What's going on, everybody? Hope we are doing well today. We are here with some Lost Odyssey, which is probably like the first and probably also only Xbox game I might ever play. I've heard nothing but great things about this game. There are a lot of like videos out on YouTube about the best RPGs of all time, and like this game pops up on there quite a bit. I can't say I've heard anything negative about this game, only positive things. And from what I've heard is there's like, maybe it's somewhat similar to Final Fantasy-ish, at least in terms of an RPG, I don't know, something like that. I don't know anything about the story or any character names or anything like that, but just that it's a good RPG pretty much. Hello, Ryu. Hello, Mystic. Hello, Chief. Howdy doody. Hope you're doing well there, Chief. With a few less bones in your body. Happy Lost Odyssey Day. Some things for you to keep in mind. Save frequently. Explore. There's a lot of interactables on the map that give really important items to help. Okay. If I can't think of any more, I'll let you know. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. I will do my damnedest. That's for ding dang sure. I just gotta say right off the bat here, guys, this menu music be popping. It be popping, guys. This is pretty fire. Dave sequently. Thank you, Toothless. Hello, Toothless. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Craven. Welcome to stream. Appreciate y'all being here for this nice Xbox game. Oh boy, let's do this, guys. What happens if I continue? There was no save games. Okay, we're gonna start. That's fine. That's good. I'd be worried if there was, considering I've never played. No, I'm not ready. Oh, okay. Whoa. I know how to video game. Fast text speed, because why wouldn't I want fast? Captions on. Hopefully the music isn't, and the sound isn't too loud. We'll figure it out though. Music be popping too much to turn that down, but I may turn sound effects down slightly. I hope neither of these control voice lines. Battle cursor, typically in games, I do not save it, so that's probably what I'm going to be used to. I get, in my muscle memory, I get used to down 2 or down 3 or not going down at all, so I want to maintain that. Normal confirmation, but oh, you can switch it if you wanted to. I do not want to because this is just wrong, but it's nice that they give the option. It's nice. Music, brightness, I don't know, it seems really bright to me actually. So I think we're okay. There's a lot of people to say hi to at once. I am glad I had so many people say hi to at once. It is a nice problem to have, to be honest. I'm tired, so I'm gonna chill out for a little bit till I get my second windfall. Take it easy, Ryu. Take it easy. Rest that. Okay, how do I continue? How did I do it before? Save these settings. Yes. Okay. I was like, what was the secret number? I think it was because I was on brightness. Okay, here we go. Guys, it's starting. Shh. Give me the popcorn. Let me know about audio, guys. Because new game means new audio. Okay, what are those helmets? What is that armor? Why do they look like little onion knights? Those are big sword-looking things. Are they throwing swords? Oh, look at their helmets. Oh my goodness. These are some wild outfits. These are like the dapper, those are the dapper soldiers against the onion knights. Look how dapper they are with their top hats. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, it's a big top hat. Oh, it's a spinny top hat. Oh no. It's the top hats with batons. You guys should have ran way sooner. What are you doing? Look at the little legs. Oh, they got massacred. They got wings on their back. What? They can revive? That's cheating. You can win any battle if you cheat. Okay, honestly, your mistake is having this so close to the battlefield. This reses your men. Bro, keep that back. You guys are playing the game wrong. You need to keep that further away from the battlefield. Oh, damn. Oh, this is the guy from the cover. He's showing a lot of midriff. Is that even his head? That's just his helmet, isn't it? There's no way that went through his head, that blade. Okay, that was pretty badass. It's broke the sword? That's some tough armor. Damn. When you go out and have like a Bruce Lee movie. Who's next? What's your one-liner? This is your one-liner opportunity. Oh, am I playing? Uh-oh, it looks like gameplay. Oh, equip? I don't... What am I doing? Oh, attack. There we go. Ooh, I like the little symbol around the guys. There is a lot of targets. I want this guy. I hit 2 of them. Why did they move at like 1 frame a second? What was going on there? I like how all the guys in the back have a higher frame rate than the guys in the front. That's crazy. Are they supposed... Is there supposed to be animations on that? That's wild, guys. The animation... My animations are working. That's crazy. Bro, I don't even have to block, though. He's, like, auto-blocking. I want to see if it's just this fight or all the fights. Well, that one works. Ooh, look at all the blood on the tires. Do you guys see that? Oh. Bro didn't even flinch. He's just taking that? What's he made out of? Or he's got bare skin. He just took fire? Freaking defend. No. We're gonna attack. Right unit defense system has been activated. Yummy! Oh, so that hurts me, but 2 flamethrowers to the face doesn't hurt me? Whatever, dude. I'm gonna focus on that one. Another flamethrower. Well, this won't hurt me. I learned that. This doesn't hurt. That's wild, guys. That's wild. He was immune to that 2 seconds ago. What do you mean? I'm doing 1 damage to this thing? Oh, he's gonna drop that on my head. Bro's gonna push his hair out of the face and then change his mind. Alright, let's go for this again. I don't know, just keep trying. It's 1 damage. Maybe I should have defended. Am I able to do... Wait, that did a lot of damage to him. Do it again. Magma Blast? Is that my health? No, my health bar is bottom right. I have healing medicine. I'm not gonna use this the first fight. If I die, we restart. Easy as that. I call BS on this hurting me. I call BS on that. Does he hurt himself every time he attacks me or what? Ooh, I did 2 damage, twice as much damage right there. Alright, let's see what happens if we defend this then. He's still alive. But so am I. Nah, he looks fine. He's fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen to him. Nah, we'll stick to his left side. Can I die in this? I died. Nice. So that was the machines that rezzed me? It has 0 HP. Why is it still here? Also, why does HP go down? This guy, does it hurt you to attack? Well, not me specifically, but is it dead? Is that not his health bar? What am I looking at? What does it want me to do? It has 0 HP. What if I attack the other one? It can defend. It has no HP. But how? What? What? I just survive again, right? I'm invincible on the battlefield. Nice. It will all be explained later, Zombo. Why isn't it explained right away? I don't even know what I'm doing. It's doing 1 HP to this stuff. This has the same condition that Final Fantasy X has at the beginning of the game. I'll just keep swinging. I've tried defending. I've tried attacking. Nothing is changing. I feel like I'm in a time loop. You know who's not in a time loop, though? All the guys frozen standing around me. Look at them all frozen back there. Mid-swing. Right? Okay, so it said left and right on the screen there. That pops up, so I don't even have time to read it. I'm assuming it's what Chief said, but in chat there about you gotta attack different sides every turn, but I didn't have enough time to read it. It comes and goes. Left unit system activated. Okay, so I have to keep beating up the thing that has no health. Is what I'm learning. Okay. And he's so happy to see me. How many times has this guy been so happy to see me? It's just... Whoop. He's so happy. I don't even want to hurt him, to be honest. I kind of want to leave him at 1. He's level 1. I swear that was level 3 before. Now it's level 1. It went level 2 and then level 1. He's so happy. They're all so happy though. They're just a happy guy. Just a happy little guy. Which one did I just attack? I can't remember. We'll go this one. Wrong answer. Damn. Apparently it hurts to get horny. Okay, left. Okay, so right didn't even get reactivated. It's gone. Okay, progress has been made. There's progress. I got flamed. Get him. Get him. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm already a god. I'm already too good at this game. Wow. Now we just gotta get the boner. He's still got some juice. Oh, no. He's flaccid. Pink's engine. Run up his shaft. Get it. Yep. You know you want to do it. There we go. Up the shaft. We knew it was coming. Ooh, backhanded too. Oh, no. No, he switched it to front-handed. You had an opportunity to be even cooler, but you botched it. That's unfortunate for you. Well, luckily you still beat him. Little flaccid little Freddy there. What do we call him? You're supposed to turn away before the explosion. That's okay though. You call him an asshole? It's getting darker. I turn that up. You guys are quiet. Where's my voice volume now? Oh no, Sauron is coming. No, not Sauron. Oh gosh, Mordor. Not Mount Doom. Is this just Lord of the Rings? Oh no, Sauron. Revive that, freaking wizard onions. Good luck reviving your men now. No! No, Mount Doom! The one ring to rule them all, where is it? Bro's just standing there. He likes it. He's like, damn, this is hot. Beating up a shaft didn't do anything for him, but this, different story. Different story, guys. Yeah, they're onion wizards. You said cooked onions add so much flavor? That's true. This was a tasty cuisine. Look at that taste. This just adds crunch to it. That's all those little things do in the ground. Bro's still standing there? Why did a flamethrower hurt me if the power of Sauron in a volcano didn't hurt you? How did a flamethrower hurt me? This is bullshit. Are you kidding me? A flamethrower did damage to me? What? It's Sanarkand. Islands of Wall. Does this guy talk, or is he a silent protagonist? Save the game. He hasn't said a single word. He had so many opportunities for a good one-liner, and he botched every one of them. Whoa. I like that save sound. I like that. I'm here for that. So how do you say his name? Because you know I can't pronounce it. Came? Like he came? There's so many chefs and so many like weird references in here. And it's definitely not just me putting it here. They're definitely existing. They existed in this game prior to me playing it. It's came. He came, right? He's came. Oh, this hurts me? Shut up. Shut up. That doesn't hurt me. That's bullshit. A freaking volcano just erupted on me. That is bullshit. It's gonna heal me back up? No. What's my health? Where's my health? How do I see my health? I'm pressing buttons. That does not heal me, apparently. That's bull. That's bull. Oh, no. What are... Oh, they're dog people in those helmets? Yeah, but those are still top hats. They're top hats dogs. They're top hat dogs. And now these are zombie top hat dogs. Oh no, they're insane top hat dogs. They look undead to me. They look like insane zombie undead dogs. Whoop-ow! Ooh, insta-kill. Where's my parry button? Oh wait, this is an Expedition 33. Whoop-ow!
Like taking candy from a baby.
He talks! Like taking candy from a baby. Those are dogs, not babies, you silly goose. Silly. This is a family-oriented stream. Behave. I'll be the judge of that. Run up to the shaft. Alright, well, let's keep going. Let's keep walking here. But don't walk in the fire that hurts me, I guess. This way? No. This way? No. Can I touch this? Oh. I knew I could do that. Obviously. That was all part of the plan. Did that say a bustier ring? You can't tell me this is a family-oriented game. Did that say? I'm sorry. I might have misread. Maybe I'm in the gutter. We'll see. Okay, to trigger the target ring system, you need rings. What am I, Sonic now? No, this is Lord of the Rings. I told you this is the one ring to rule them all. We need the rings of power. We need the one ring. We can gather the 9 of the dwarves. We'll get all of them. We'll get everything. The attack command will bring up the target ring automatically. Okay, the target ring battle system adds assorted abilities to your normal attack weapons. While the target ring system is active, the target ring and time count will be displayed when you choose the attack command. Okay. When the time count starts, hold the right trigger. Okay, and release it when the outer ring is... Okay, that makes sense. I follow. If your timing is right, your attack will... What's the point of the number at the top? Don't I just look at the rings? If your timing is right, your attack will be completely effective. Perfect is the best result. So, if I don't get the right timing, then it's partially effective. Okay. If the time runs out when your timing is poor, or do I have multiple times to get the ring? I know the number on the top is the timer, but what's the point of the timer if I'm just waiting for the ring to get to the other ring? Unless if you have multiple chances, then I could see it coming into play, otherwise it's irrelevant to me. Your results will be bad and you will not achieve any additional effect. Wah wah. You can achieve additional effects with the target range system depending on the ring you have equipped. It's the bruiser ring. Oh, not the bustier ring. All right. You can choose your rings according to your situation. Okay. No, I don't want to watch it again. Okay, item rings. I just picked one up. What do you mean I have none? What happened to my busty ring? I want to be busty. Skills? Did I not just get a busty ring? Am I... Oh, there it is. I swear it was not there 2 seconds ago. Damage up level 1. Slightly increases attack damage. Slightly? How about significantly? I want significant damage. I'm probably supposed to walk this way. Maybe I should have looked at the map to figure out where the hell I needed to go. Okay. Angel's Plume obtained. And a new tutorial obtained. Oh no? Did I get a new tutorial? Okay, I guess I'll never know what that does. Out of my way. Wait, is this a random encounter? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got more dog bros. Uh-oh. Wait. I thought a ring was supposed to go to the ring. Was there not a ring on a ring? What button am I supposed to press? Maybe I should have viewed the tutorial again. I thought there was going to be a ring on a ring. Now I understand why I have to look at the timer. Did they not say a ring on a ring? I swear I saw 2 rings. Am I crazy? What is this? I see a shiny. What do I got? A nameplate. My name is Came. I came. Gotta hold trigger, buddy. Oh, I gotta hold the trigger. That's right. That's what it was. Is that... What is a nameplate? Item. Tell for that revive. Wow, I already got something to revive myself. While they know I'm gonna suck. A nameplate is valuable. Found dropped in the Highlands of Wool. It's valuable. Whose name is it? Ram? It says Ram. Came Ram. I came and rammed. Okay. Next. This definitely feels a lot like Final Fantasy X in terms of like the world traversing to me. And like the random encounters. Except this game doesn't have the screen breaking when I run to an encounter. I'm glad I didn't waste my heals on that first fight. I'm like, it's a tutorial. There's no way I need to... I like how I just walk into a box and it breaks. I like that. I like that little effort. That's still a cool animation though. It might be better than the screen shattering every time I get into a fight. Let's see. Which zombie dog? Look, their tongues are hanging out of their mouths. Oh, those poor doggos. Poor puppers. I'm slowly getting better. I'm slowly getting better. Okay. I did a good. Okay. Okay, progress, slowly but surely. I got another good. One day I'll get a perfect.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Like taking candy from a baby. Yeah, that's a very honorable thing to do. Really badass. That's how I feel about stealing from babies. I'm like, man, I'm really cool. What is this? Moses' bush? What's going on here? What did the symbols mean on that screen? They better mean something. They can't just be circles. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do perfect right here. Boom, perfect. Boom. How about a ring that lets me be immune to the next hit that I get hit by? Is there a ring for that? Yo, what's going on, King Dice? What's going on? Let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. Is my... No, I was gonna say, is my right arm mechanical? But it's not. I can see my palm. I just have an arm guard. Save the game. Yes, please. I was told save often. One of the things I was recommended with. I love that save sound, by the way. I love it. I love it. Healing medicine obtained. I won't be needing it, but thank you. Are these the onion peeps? So these seem like my teammates. Are you? Why are you guys okay, but the dog folks aren't? Yeah, well, onions. Oh.
Hey.
Hey, look. It's not an onion.
Over there. He's still alive. Huh?
You didn't die to the doggy dorks.
Hey, you!
Oh, do you have any onions with you?
You alone?
Better not have red onions with you. We hate red onions.
Second Lieutenant Kai Marganar, Commander.
Nah, it's Kame. It's not Kime. It's Kame.
It's a miracle you made it. Come with me. This way. Unbelievable. One survivor.
Oh.
Yeah.
He doesn't have as many layers as us, though, does he?
Especially in that outfit.
Especially in that outfit? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yet a little pool of fire on the ground hurts my little tootsies, but a friggin' volcano won't. Makes complete sense. A waystone. Ring assembly? I'm already building rings? Damn, I'm Sauron. That's why the volcano didn't hurt me. I make the rings. I make the rules. Everybody else are my bitches. And that's really topical because there's an army of dogs. You said you don't have kids or a wife? Same. You can assemble the rings you need for the target ring system using ring assembly. Remember that you need components for ring assembly. Ugh, go figure. There are many different kinds of components. These components can be earned in battle or found in treasure chests or at stores. The ring itself can be used as a component too. On the ring assembly screen, you will find the ring formula list. If you have the required components, you can assemble rings right away. Like the bustier ring. Discover the what's possible on the ring assembly screen when you find new components. You will find new ring formulas as you obtained new components. You can filter a ring formula by pressing the X button. Search for formulas as you obtain new components. Do this tutorial again? Should I? Probably, because did I retain all of it? I didn't in the last one. But it's fine, we'll move on. Angel's plume. For when I don't die, right? I mean, you are my internet husband. Don't know if that counts, though. Oh, no! It counts. I'm gonna say it counts, because it makes me feel better. Alright. I'm amazed you made it out alive. You can take that armored car. It should be leaving very soon. Those are... You know, I gotta be honest. It looks like a powerful engine on that thing, but those wheels look like they're gonna snap, bro. Those are straight out of 1940. That engine's out of like 1990. Those years aren't matching up.
As you can see, our fortresses have been wiped out.
Yes, I can see that. That's why everybody's dead around me. Very apparent. Honestly, how many times did you die, Lil Randall? How many times did you... Oh, sorry. Calhan. How many times did you die on the battlefield and the Onion Wizard revives you? Be honest. How many layers do you have? I doubt there's anyone... I doubt there's anyone left alive out in the Highlands. But it's not a problem for the Onion Wizards. They could just revive them instantly. Girl? It's Onion Girl. Soldier Zax? Plural. Are you guys both Zax? Or is just one of you guys Zax? That sure showed them. We wiped those Kent scum. That sounds like a slur. That sounds a bit like a slur. Am I wrong? That those Kent scum out? That's what happens to those who get go up against the Ura. Ura. That's so not how you say that. Ura? I don't know. The Onions, probably, right? That's the Onion people. Is this the girl talking or the guy? I don't know. Oh, sorry. It is the girl. Oh, it's a medic.
Please excuse me for a moment. This patient needs all my attention. Oh my! Look at that midriff!
She looked over at me like, damn. Shocked soldier. Wait, so you're shocked? You're trembling? You're friendly? And you're investigative. That's a word. I don't know what that means. Next. I can't believe this war ended like this. Soldier looking over the battlefield to a looky soldier. The Highlands of Wool have become a field of the dead. Kent should consider their strategy now. That word Kent, is it a silent K? Is it Hent? A worried one. I hear that a meteor fell on the battlefield. Is it true? How did such a thing happen? So I got hit by a freaking meteor, but fire hurts me? Make it make sense. I know, comprende. Board the armored car? Yeah, I'll board it.
Let's move.
We're pulling out. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I don't even have to try to make this game dirty. Everything's a connotation. I swear to you. Does the word investigative? I can't say it. Investigative. Final answer. We got it. Okay, I think she was working on you before. I was about to say, wait, there's 3 of you. Oh my god, there's 3 of you. Which one did I talk to before? What's your name? You're different? Stunned Warrior Woolan?
I saw a flash of light followed by a big bang. It was the start of the universe. Then everyone was wiped out, friend or foe. What the hell was that?
And what is your name, sir, that looks exactly like the last 2 guys I talked to? Mohan? I can't... Was that the last guy's name? I can't, was it Mohan? I can't remember. Do you guys remember his name? I don't remember his name. They're all the same to me.
Did you see that busted up magic weapon? I can't believe even magic energy couldn't protect it.
And you? Zoden. They're triplets, and those guys are twins. You guys should have kept your helmets on. You would have been more unique, to be honest.
I was prepared to die in that battle, but I never expected to see destruction on such a scale!
And you, little medic lady? You, little medic lady? Selena! Damn, Selena! I got a boo-boo you can heal.
Don't worry, you'll be alright.
No, this boo-boo hurts me, girl.
I'm almost done with the treatment. The painkillers should kick in any moment now.
Oh, you're not talking to me. Alright. That's fine, I wouldn't want to talk to you either, Selena. Oh, Melina! Sorry, Milia? Sure, busy-like. Wow, business-like. Yes.
Please just stay still. The books don't have on the finances the amount of medicine required for this accounting transaction that is your health. That's business talk, right? It'll hurt even more if you move around. So stop moving.
Alright, going this way. Girl. With wobbly knees. Ooh, boobs! You saw my cleavage! You were looking! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, lady!
Balmore with the 43rd Magic Division. She's like you. She
What does
got
that
it in
mean?
one piece. Really?
Is she single? Like me single? Damn. Neither of us know how to speak words. Her hair is wild. She literally caught me staring though. That was crazy. That is a bumpy road. Damn. That's a crazy ride. That is the bounciest ride ever. Also, I do not understand the center of gravity on that thing. The ass is way too long. It would tip backwards. I do not understand that. There must be so much weight in the front. That engine must weigh so much. The belts aren't moving. Ooh, what's that place? What is this place? Surely they could have smoothened that road out. Like, surely. Her hair reminds you of her Amazon region? Damn. Very exotic, Chief. Very exotic. The center of gravity does not work on that thing. I don't care.
Here's where you get off, Lieutenant.
The Council wishes to hear from a survivor, sir.
Aren't we all survivors here, or what? Or no, you guys came to rescue us.
Sir Balmore.
Hey, I'm a survivor too.
Yeah!
The Council has only summoned Lieutenant Argonar.
Wow.
Sit down and shut up.
Damn! Okay, that was rude! Staring at my boobs again?
I'm gonna stare at your lower back.
Okay, oh my gosh, there's so much tension between these two. Just bang already. Jeez Louise. The amount of direct eye contact. God. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got? Oh, you can kick that. 10 gold, I'm rich, dude. I'm retiring. I'm retiring. Magma fragment? Bro, am I gonna get arrested for stealing all this free shit? Are you gonna arrest me? Soldier yelling.
I'm yelling! This gate is for vehicles only! People on foot will have to take the monorail through the station up above!
I see how you got your name, sir. Yes! Ryu, it was the way they made eye contact. It was the way they made the eye contact that was the sexual tension. Ryu, do you not understand this? Did you not see the way they were looking at each other? I saw it. I got a seed. A seed, these nuts. Oh my gosh. That makes me think of Final Fantasy VIII. Wait, what does this guy have to say? What's your name, sir? Piss Gerald. That's your name. Nope. It's Lagnas. Laganasties butts nuts. Whatever. If you want to get into the city, you should take the lift at the tower up at the monorail station. You can get right into the heart of the city from the monorail or whatever the hell you just said. I didn't read all. Something like that though. Alright. What's this way? What's your name? Mayos. He's serious looking.
Where are you going? The battlefield is completely empty now. Not a thing or a soul in sight. Hey, you! Can you get summoned by the council? Didn't I just speak to you 2 seconds ago? You better get moving quickly. Don't keep them waiting. You're not allowed to go where you please. You're a prisoner.
Damn. I have 0 free will. It's 27 years old today. Do. Is it actually? Wait. I guess it is, huh? That's crazy. Because it came out in 99. The Great Gate. Is this Ronald McDonald? Ronald? It's a. What is a Ronald McDonald voice? I have no idea.
I have a soldier telling me he lost his helmet. Where the heck could it be? He said it dropped through the gap while he was going up on the lift. But when he went back to fetch it, it was gone. So strange.
I feel like you just didn't look hard enough, bro. Are these spears? Javelins? What the hell did I just walk on? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Is this where I'm supposed to go? This is a very inconvenient elevator system. Why don't you just have one elevator go on the way up? Apparently I can't do anything here yet. This is very inconvenient. Who designed this? A few key Final Fantasy developers left after Final Fantasy 10 or 12 to work on this game. It was probably 12 because 10 was a lot sooner than this, right? Well, actually, maybe it would have been this game. I mean, I could definitely see the Final Fantasy 10 correlations of this game, so probably 10. You'll be back in a few hours if you're still on. Sounds good, Craven. See ya. When he said they should have been... This should have been Final Fantasy 13. I talk to you. Rakkus.
How do I do this again? This cargo lift doesn't work the same way as the others.
Okay, bro. Oh! 2 onion knights just popped up on here. I can't walk yet. It's walking for me. I can still control the camera though. Oh, I dropped water on my controller. Whoa. Can I walk this way?
What's over here?
Oh, a piece of chocolate. Mama always said life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Or whatever it is. Anyways, let's go to this council.
Hello, Council of Onions.
Ronald McDonald! What's going on, bro? I feel like I just talked to you. What was the voice I just gave him 2 seconds ago? All aboard! We'll be departing shortly. It's a different Ronald anyways. He got a different voice. What are these propaganda posters going on here? Also, why is it? It definitely sounds like a train station up in here. I'm collecting loot behind posters. Well, this one looks rippable. Oh my gosh, I just got 100 gold behind a poster. That's crazy. Bro, I wish I could do this kind of thing in real life. Look how smart I was, Chief. I acknowledged the posters. I acknowledged their significance. You might have told me to rip it, but I acknowledged their existence. I did that. I was observant. I used my human eyes. Someone in my someone in my unit reckons a lone soldier survived the tragedy at the Highlands Mall, but I can't believe anyone made it out of that alive. That would be crazy. That guy's probably crazy.
This battle has turned into the worst nightmare. Our worst nightmare. Everyone was killed regardless of which side they were on, except that one guy that my buddy here keeps talking about.
They're kind of tall. I feel like they're just overcompensating with their little curly onion head. That's what I feel like. Do you think I could rip their helmets off and use that as a ring to battle with? I think I could make that work. I think I can make that work. The one ring to rule them all the onions. I think we can do that. Can I go this way? No?
The train cars here have been put out of commission to save on maintenance costs. Really can't complain though, since people usually ride it for free. Still, it's a bit stingy of them to do this.
A bit stingy? I don't know what stingy means in that context. Shitty? Does it mean shitty? The assist goes to glasses, hell yeah. Sphinx and then stream, my glasses shine as I push up like an anime. It's that's how you spell stingy? That looked like stingy. Is that not how you spell stingy? Why don't you take a break for a moment? Once we get, maybe you'll be able to learn how to read. Once we get out of the station, we'll have to walk the rest of the way to the council hall.
Hey, you're that guy, right?
Oh.
The soldier that can't die.
Oh, that's so hot.
The 17th Division. That was the front line. They were smack in the middle of the Wool Highlands.
So like
No one could have survived that meteor crash.
I that's literally my abilities. I can't die. How do I get hurt in battle then? Like, why does it matter if I get hurt? If I fall in battle, I should just res. I am very curious if that is legitimate. If I literally can't die, which I am led to believe after taking a freaking meteor, I am very curious how they advocate for me falling and taking damage in battle. I would love to learn the reasoning behind that, because it sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. That was the front line. They were smacked in the middle of the Woodland Highlands. No one could have survived that meteor crash.
Here you are, without a scratch.
I had to read it for myself. I did not pay attention.
Lieutenant, but it's really strange. The few we were able to save were far from the center of impact, and even those men were seriously injured. It's hard to believe that anyone could have survived that inferno.
But I did. He's like, oh,
Don't believe it.
damn. Why does this guy remind me of Nicolas Cage?
The council won't like that attitude.
Anybody else get a Nicolas Cage vibe from this guy? I don't know why, but this guy reminds me of Nicolas Cage. Even like the way that he just spoke, I don't know. His face just reminds me of Nicolas Cage. Anybody else see that? English is very hard. Stingy the Stingray? Or Stingy the Stingray? I don't know.
Come on, tell us. How'd you make it?
As you said, he can't die. Why he can't die, I don't know.
Oh my god, look at this girl, her little curlicues looking like freaking Selfie.
That's selfie hair right there with those link curls at the end.
They say that people of both sides were wiped out together on the Highlands of Wall. What the hell happened out there?
That happened. Weak-willed official Marin.
You heard about the meteor that fell in the Highlands of Wall, right? Everyone died, it seems. It's terrible.
That's what somebody weak-willed sounds like to me.
The magic industrial revolution is the real problem. Back in my day, we didn't have this fancy smancy magic. We had to work with our own two hands. We could revive ourselves on the battlefield. Crazy. It brought us more wars, more problems with monster attacks, and even more troubles caused by magic energy. I told my grandson, if you go into that magic school of Hogwarts, bad things will happen. He didn't listen to me or my little elf I sent after him. What was his name again? Hobby or something? I can't remember his name, damn it.
I don't want any trouble from you until we reach the council hall. They have my head over it.
Oh, girl. This one doesn't have glasses. Damn. Interesting.
The story about the meteor has already spread through the capital. Could this also be the work of magic energy? Maybe that old man was right. People everywhere are frightened.
Dante Inferno? Whoa.
Yeah, this music on this train is popping. Oh, I quite like it. It makes me want to steal a national treasure for some reason. I don't know why.
Microsoft Game Studios presents National Treasure. I mean, a Miss Swatker production. Look at the world, it's all alive. That guy had a hunchback. That guy has bad posture. That girl was coughing. Look at all the pollutants from the magic. This is literally a parallel to the Industrial Revolution. I'm here for it. I like it. I mean, I can already feel the Industrial Revolution vibes, but instead it's magic. And I love that take, that twist. They're like little pendulums. And Chief, you said you can sprint by holding square. What is square on an Xbox controller, Richie? I'm playing an Xbox game, Richie. I don't know what square is. That's pretty cool. This music is so good, dude. I dig it. Boobies. square is X. Thank you for translating, Chief. Now I know which one it is. It's fire. That doesn't hurt me. Except when it hurts me. Ashes.
30 years ago, a new power manifested itself onto the world.
Oh.
With its discovery came the magic industrial revolution.
Ooh.
This power came to be called magic energy.
Ooh.
Even now, there are none who can explain why this power, a power that merely lay buried within all living creatures, suddenly flourished as it did. Today,
That's interesting.
this magic energy
How do they harvest it then?
every corner of the world. It has changed the way people live, transformed.
I want to know how they harvest that.
And has even altered the nature of war.
I could see that. They're rezzing people on the battlefield in real time.
Is it true the Kents have requested a truce?
Indeed. We
Wow.
heard that enough men were committed to cover the Wall Highlands and that most of the
A
Kent
true
force were
bureaucrat right
eliminated.
there.
This war was started by them. It's only right they withdraw.
Whoa, that's Channing
Also
Tatum.
lost a tremendous number of
Bro, I'm telling you, they have a list.
after suffering
list
such
of
a
actors here.
devastating loss. If the Goatsa were to strike now,
Who are the goats?
there would be
There's
no
goats
way
in
we
this
could
game?
defend our country.
And there are also whispers that Goatsa was pulling strings behind the invasion.
No, the goat worshippers. Look, it's Channing Tatum. That's so Channing Tatum on the left.
We have confirmed that a large amount of military hardware has been moved from Goatsa to Kent. We assume Goatsa plans to use Kent to keep things stirred up and destabilize Ura.
Are you
Hoorah.
saying that even the meteor crash was a ghost?
He's a plump man.
My lord, I have some disturbing information on that subject. We suspect that a situation at Grandstaff may have caused the meteor crash.
Why do they keep showing Channing Tatum here? What is going on with that?
This is not the first time that stories about him reached my ears.
This is not confirmed, but magic energy may have leaked.
I'm gonna have to turn down the I can't see how to do it now. The sound effects and the music because the voices are so quiet. And hopefully that doesn't affect the voices.
Interfered with something in outer space and precipitated this disaster.
Gongora,
Yes, my lord.
the Grand
No, that's
Staff falls
Channing
under your
Tatum.
jurisdiction. Do you have anything to say?
Nothing for the moment. Where did you get this information? Construction of Grand Staff is going smoothly.
That guy's sus.
Now that the forces of Ura have suffered such devastating losses,
Channing Tatum
we
sus.
have no other way to protect our land except with the magic energy that Grandstaff will provide. We should hold off on debating the pros and cons of Grandstaff.
The guy at the head of the table here has a crazy beard. It's like 3 curls. It's like they took a curling iron to his beard 3 times. Check it out next time they zoom in on him.
Until we've thoroughly reviewed the world's current situation.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that freaking triple nutsack beard. Do you see that? Freaking triple nutsack.
What you say makes sense, but our plan to use magic
But have you considered my nutsack?
is a double-edged sword. With all sorts of rumors flying around, we might want
Oh, you know what he was doing? He wanted his beard to match his little tit tassels that he has. You see that? They're also in 3s. His tit tassels. He's got 2 sets of tit tassels that all have 3 dangly things. He just wanted his beard to match that. All right, it all makes sense now. Character design flawless. He better have 3 gold things on his hip too. Everything has to happen in 3s with this guy.
halt construction of Grand Staff.
What?
What?
Only temporarily. As soon as it's clear that Grand Staff had nothing to do with the meteor collision, we'll resume construction immediately, Gongora.
You mean Gongaga? Me? Gongaga. There are a lot of names getting thrown at me that I'm like, that's a thing. Okay, I can walk now. So many of the like pendulum looking things around here. Me? Yangaga. Item. Engraved ring obtained. At least I read that one correctly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of like my busty ring. How do I even change my ring? Available none. Did I not just pick up a ring assembly? I can make... Oh, a ultra busty ring? Oh, man. 6 guardian ore. Did I not just pick up a ring? I am not understanding this. Filter? Whoa, 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 look how fast I am! Holy shit, dude! That X button's crazy, am I right, Chief? That's a crazy X button. Oh, was it a key item? Oh, it was a key item. Not equipable. Boo! Engraved ring lost by somebody. Finders, keepers, loser, weepers. I'm gonna sell on the black market for a lot of not money. Alright, well. Can I not go this way? This monorail is not in operation at this time, so like, I don't know what you think you're doing. So weird. Thank you for riding the monorail. We hope to see you. What the fuck? What just happened? I didn't ride shit. What do you mean, thank you for riding the monorail? You just told me it was out. What did I just... I'm sorry, let's have that happen again. Oh, the monorail's not in operation on this at this time. Oh, thank you for riding the monorail. Hope to see you again. Bro, are you okay? Are you fine? I don't think you're okay, sir. Bro must have short term. So I still haven't talked to the council yet, right? I just saw a cutscene of them. No time to waste here. Whilst we're set out of the station, please follow me straight to the council. We must get moving, Lieutenant Agarnar. It's quite a long way to the council hall. This is not a very effective monorail, then, is it? Save the game. I'm listening to the audio right now. Or when I turned it up, you stopped talking.
Yesterday, the Uran Central Council announced that they are evaluating a revised draft of basic plans for the magic industrial revolution. This new proposal would allow for more appropriate research to be carried out, helping to further the revolution. Critics fear that this new proposal will see large budget cuts for magical research, but the council has denied this, saying...
Something that she said before was that they were questioning if they were behind in technology, but that was proven not to be the case based on their battle, I think. Is that a dog? Look at the flop at your dog! Let me pet you! Let me pet you! Terrible game. Terrible game. Terrible game. I can't pet the dog. Let me pet the dog! Self-important official Klaba?
Of course, the people are benefiting from the magic industrial revolution, although there are still some who fear this power that they don't understand. What insignificant little buggies. Like you, get out of my face. So self-important.
Hello, you. A meta herb. I pulled it out of a poster on there that I wasn't even trying to do. Welcome! This is where you go if you need directions or have any questions about how to use the monorail system. We also handle PA system announcements, monorail status reports, and lost and found services here. Oh, I gotcha. Those are the lists. I read that terribly. Let me know if you need anything. Drop off the lost item? Yes. I believe we just had someone inquire about this earlier. The ring was a gift from the owner's fiancée. Wow, what's that like? I wouldn't know. He was a young soldier, and he was quite distraught. I'm sure this will make him very happy. I was asked to present a certain item to whoever brought the ring here. So please, take this. Cure all. Yeah, I can cure me and all my friends in my party. All 0 of them. I just want you guys to know what these things are. That is crazy that it bounced all the way over there like that. Doesn't make any sense. I am literally searching trash cans for healing items. I don't know what's the best place to be searching for healing items. Oh, best game ever. Best game ever. Kick it, kick it. Wait, I want to kick it again. Worst game ever. Oh, there we go. There we go. Woo! Hoo-hoo! Best game ever. Wait, where'd it go? No, my toy. No, they took my toy from me. Bring my toy back. No! I can't find my toy. Oh. He stole it from me. My precious. My precious. Can I go this way? I can. It's because I'm important. The central station square. It looks more like a circle to me. Now it looks more like an oval. I feel like you lied to me. You said this was a square. Does this look like a square to you, lady? Whoa, is this a mini boner machine? Oh my god, I just kicked its top off. I got a seed. Alright, lady, sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you before. I just got distracted by the boner. Everyone used the monorail before, of course. But now they don't even feel like using it with these soldiers watching. Those pervs. All the soldiers have been acting so hostile lately. They could at least loosen up a little while they're shopping. Just a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Poster! Another seed? I'm gonna plant so many of my seeds. Kame is gonna plant his seeds. So I'm gonna talk to all the townsfolk. Ow! I didn't talk to all these guys. Oh, I was sitting bad on my foot. That hurt. Ouchies. Ouchies. This throw was cut drastically into the clientele. Hopefully we'll have our own busty business city back before long. Busty like these 2 double D's. Anyways, alright, we'll continue. Oh, wait, what's this? What is this? There's a path on the map. Whatever. Hi, I'm here for an appointment. I want to rip this poster out the wall first, though. Zoink!
I was just at the station, but the monorail and taxis are all stopped. How am I supposed to get to the Great Gate?
I don't know. Capital GG Great Gate. City of Ura. It's a blue door. That thing's blue. The other one's purple. Those must be important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nut section. What's going on, Councilman?
You may leave.
Hup. Hup, hup, hoorah. That's what they say every time. Hup, hup, hoorah.
We thank you for a job well done. I am Roxian,
Up
chairman
here.
of the Central Council of Ura.
You're so quiet.
Well, Lieutenant, It seems people are calling you the Immortal. We've heard there were almost no
Kind of a big deal.
survivors from Ura or Kent after the meteor crashed on the Highlands. And yet, you appear to be unharmed, even though you were presumably at the precise point of impact.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did you survive?
I don't know.
Big badass. You don't know?
My lord, please allow me to explain.
Channing Tatum has all the answers. Oh, you're Gongora. Oh, I had to press. Sorry. We would have been sitting here for a hot minute.
Fine. Speak.
Thank you, my lord. Actually, this man is immortal thanks to my magic energy. He is under a spell of immortality that I conjured.
Okay, I don't know if this is what Ryu's referring to or not. I think it's the same guy. And you must be talking about this. His head literally looks like the tip of a penis. You guys see what guy I'm talking about? Okay. This guy right here. That's the guy. Let me fix my window again now. Boink. Doesn't it? Kind of crazy.
I wish to know more. This immortality spell, how does it work?
I put a spell on you. Now you're immortal.
He usually got back tassels. I don't know.
What? Are you saying that you don't know about the spell cast on you?
I was dead when it was cast.
I don't remember. I recall nothing.
My lord, this man has lost his memory.
This guy's sus.
However,
Channing
he is
Tatum is
skilled in
sus.
magic energy, so I have been studying his abilities.
Oh, you have? What does that mean?
Then what can you tell us, Gongora?
With all due respect, my lord, the spell is a curse. It is said that merely hearing it brings death near. For the safety of everyone, it is better that the spell be kept secret.
Convenient, that.
Very well. Since I trust your studied opinion, I shall take your word that we should not know the spell. Death is determined by fate, and one cannot fight it.
And the only reason that I am trusting your studied opinion is because your nipple tassels are longer than mine. And everybody knows we respect the longest nipple tassels. I don't have any nipple tassels. No, you do not. Which is why I only listen to Channing Tatum and his bushy eyebrows.
Lieutenant, since it seems that you cannot be killed, the Council would like to bestow a special mission on you.
And what is that? Figure out how to die.
We want you to go to Grandstaff.
My lord,
God, look at his eyes. His eyes are rolled up into his eyebrows the way he was looking there.
Gongora, you cannot keep this hidden any longer. Till now, construction has been left up to you, but we've lost contact with the site.
it's just that...
Gongora!
Daddy said!
Until we can confirm the Grandstaff project is safe, construction shall be suspended.
Yes, my lord.
So now, Lieutenant Argonar.
Argonar.
You know of Grandstaff, under construction in the Sea of Bas?
Boss.
I've heard that it's a magic staff.
Yes, it is. As you just heard, all communications with the site have been cut off for some time now. Considering the danger from magic energy leaks, we suspect that no one can investigate the possible cause, except someone immortal.
Wow, convenient that. Have a good night, Mystic. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate it.
Well, there is someone else.
Who's immortal or what?
What did you say?
At the Wall Highlands, another immortal.
Her name is Balmor.
Ooh. Balmora.
Well then, this other one shall accompany you. I shall summon her.
She was kind of hot. I'm cool with it.
Quickly, make the arrangements.
She has utilities, right?
Right away, my lord.
My lord, pardon me for saying this,
But she is not as good as him.
but I'm building Grand Staff for the sake of our nation and its people.
Enough! We will await Kayam's return and report.
Of course, my lord.
It's gonna be some real shit. This guy is sketchy as hell.
You are dismissed, Lieutenant.
I don't trust Channing Tatum at all. Should I stop calling him Channing Tatum? He just looks like Channing Tatum. Dog! Who's... Oh, the soldier started me? Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Agnar. I have word from Chairman Roxian that you were off duty until further official orders from the council. There's a fine inn just along the street where you and that girl, for you and you alone to stay and wait for your orders. We have already arranged for the consul to contact you. You can check the location of inns and shops with the navigation map on the top right corner of the screen. You can also zoom in and out by pressing the back button. Chief Richie, do you want to tell me what the back button is on a PlayStation, because you oddly did that before and was totally weird? Our dude has the sassiest hips. Main character dude? I haven't noticed. The back button's just the left button? Interesting. Don't know why I would need that knowledge, but interesting. Okay. The left button, you say. That save music always catches me off guard. Which does remind me that I was going to... Okay, wait. I feel like a zoomed out map is beneficial. I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, and then I can keep the audio higher, I think. Alright, we'll try that. I'm really hoping that doesn't change the audio of the voices in any way. Woo! Cats! I can't even get close to the cat. Closer? I hate that he only half takes it off. I feel like he needs to commit to taking it off. Or not. Old lady. Lord Gongora Channing Tatum is a member of the council. Is also an expert in magic energy. No one can match him on the subject or in its use. Yeah, he's suspicious as hell. He has a lot to gain from this magic industrial revolution. Doggy. Oh no, am I stealing from the doggy? 2 wheatstones. Oh the man looks at the dog though. Look at him. He's looking at the puppy. That's step 1. He even has eye tracking onto the puppy. That's half the battle. I don't get to pet the puppy, which is most of the battle, but whatever. Oh, I can go in here. Burno's Tavern. The war's over, but this hard time continues. Bah, how about a drink to help you forget it for a while? That's the only key you're willing to play? It's cool that they do change the pitch of it. Damn, hey! Wait, no, talk to me from this side. Wait, let me not, I don't want to, no, lady! Come back. Hi. Hi. Can I take your, yeah, I would like something with 2 nice uns.
Or perhaps I can convince you to treat me to something.
Yes, you absolutely can. Consider me already convinced. Damn. That is a hottie. Give me this. Probe? Why does it say probe? That waitress lady can probe me. Alright, anyways, up the stairs. Moving on. These little drunkards. Is this the rest of the organ up here? Oh, great, I gotta probe this. An aqua bomb. Tasty. Alright, well. We'll get out of here. If I can't legitimately take that girl on a date, then I'm out of there. What's purple door? What does purple door mean? Arms and armor store, Hello, Mr. Onion. The owner of the store often goes traveling to find quality items. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but we can't shop while he's away. That upsets me. It's really weird that I'm in his shop right now shopping when he's not here and we're not allowed to shop because he's out, you know, traveling and trying to find quality items. Just kind of counterintuitive to what I just said. You might be trying to say, well, maybe I should call the cops on me because this guy shouldn't be here. Well, you might be right. Okay, glad we had that conversation. Why don't I just steal this sword? What's stopping me? Morals? He can throw those out the window. We don't need that. So much seed. Who's got a loose cannon out here? Nobody.
So much seed.
It's probably me, to be honest. Probably this guy. Well, you gotta do something to pass the time when you're immortal. What can I say?
And now, counselors.
Oh.
I propose that Gongora be removed from Grand Staff Project.
Ooh.
Control transferred to this council.
My lord.
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation, I propose that Gongora be confined to his residence under surveillance. Those who disagree with my proposal, raise your hands now.
It appears I have no choice but to agree.
Damn.
I see there are no objections. It is decided.
I don't completely trust the guy, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Hello?
Welcome. The council has told me about you. Please enjoy your stay.
As Kaim slips into deep sleep,
Who's saying that?
his dream unfolds. A dream or his past. At this
I run
moment,
from my past.
there is no way he could know.
Child! Push her off a cliff. I mean, save her. It's okay, she fell in water. I'm sure she's okay. So I'm guessing that's your child and that's your wife? I feel like in another dream we're gonna see her jump off a cliff. She's gonna jump next. That's my prediction. She gave the look back like she's done with life. Or whatever it is. definitely real to him. Bro just cannot get this hair out of his face. He just has a greased up to always be dangling in front of his face. There's a big door and a tiny doorknob. Yo, what's going on, Dino? What's his name? Kayam? I like calling him Kame, though. It recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. Kingdom Hearts. A dream has been revealed. Ooh. It looked more like a nightmare than a dream. Who is it? The family members have tears in their eyes when they welcome Kaim back to the inn from his long journey. Thank you so much for coming. He understands the situation immediately. The time for departure is drawing near. Is that Hana's? Or is that Hannah? Looks like Hana, right? Hana's departure? Too soon. Too soon. But still, he knows this day would have to come sometime, and not in the distant future.
I may never see you again,
she said to him with a sad smile, but he left on his journey. Her smiling face almost transparent in its whiteness, so fragile, and therefore indescribably beautiful, as she lay in bed, naked. Nips perked. May I see Hana now? He asks. The innkeeper gives him a tiny nod and says,
I don't think she'll know who you are, though.
She hasn't opened her eyes since last night. Wait, did that say teat? I'm sorry, did that just say teat? Did I just saw a teat drop? I just saw a titty drop? I swear I just saw a teat drop. It was either a teat drop or a tear drop because it dropped from another tear, and then that was very symbolic. Anyway, I thought it said teat though. I swear it said teat. She hasn't opened her eyes since last night. He warns Kame. You can tell from the slight movement of her chest that she's clinging to a frail thread of a life, but it could snap at any moment. I guess it's a guy who's the innkeeper. It's such a shame. I know you made a special point to come here for her. Another tear glides down the wife's cheek. Never mind. It's fine, Kime says. He has been present at innumerable deaths, and his experience has taught him much. Death takes away the power of speech, first of all. Then the ability to see. What remains alive to the very end, however, is the power to hear. Even though the person has lost consciousness, it is by no means unusual for the voices of the family to bring forth smiles or tears. This is really deep. Kime puts his arm around the woman's shoulder and says, I have lots of travel stories to tell her. I've been looking forward to this my whole time on the road. Instead of smiling, the woman releases another large tear and nods to Kime. Sorry, I read that as calm. I think I have a freaking Final Fantasy X on the mind. And Hana was so looking forward to hearing your stories. Her sobs almost drowned her words. Oh, and Sarah knew what? I never know who's talking. I actually don't know who's talking at any time in this. The innkeeper says, I wish I could urge you to rest up from your travels before you see her, but... Kime interrupts his apologies. Of course I'll see her right away. There is very little time left. Hana, the only daughter of the innkeeper and his wife, will probably breathe her last before the sun comes up. Kime lowers his pack to the floor and quietly opens the door to Hana's... Okay, so he must be like goes to people who are losing loved ones. Is he like some kind of priest type thing or alchemist? Hana was frail from birth, far from enjoying the opportunity to travel. She rarely left the town or even the neighborhood in which she was born and raised. This child will probably not live to adulthood, the doctor told her parents. To this tiny girl with extraordinary beautiful doll-like features, the gods had dealt it an all too sad destiny. Gotta pay for good looks, guys. Good looks aren't free. Yo, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I forgot. How do I say your name over on the Twitch side? Instead of J377IK, what was it before? Shoot. But welcome back. I hope you're well. J. There we go. J. J. Much easier. That they had allowed her to be born, the only daughter of the keepers of a small inn by the highway, was perhaps one of the small act of atonement for such iniquity. Anna was unable to go anywhere, but the guests who stayed at her parents' inn would tell her stories of countries and towns and landscapes and people that she would never know. Whenever new guests arrived at the inn, Anna would ask them,
"Where are you from? Where are you going? Can you tell me a story?"
She would sit and listen to their stories with sparkling eyes, urging them on the new episodes with,
And then?
When they left the inn, she would beg them,
"Please, come back and tell me lots and lots of stories about faraway countries."
She would stand there waving until the person disappeared far down the highway, give one lonely sigh, and go back to bed. That's really sad. That's really sad. Anna's sound asleep. No one else is in the room. Perhaps the indication that she has long since passed the stage when the doctors can do anything for her. Kaim sits down in the chair next to the bed and says with a smile, "Hello, Hana. I'm back." She does not respond. Her little chest, still without the swelling of a grown woman, rises. That's such a weird way to describe that. Rises and falls almost imperceptibly. You could just say she was still very young in dealing with this stuff. That was such a weird way to word that. I went far across the ocean this time, he tells her. The ocean on the side where the sun comes up. I took a boat from the harbor way far beyond the mountains you can see from this window. And I was on the sea from the time the moon was perfectly round till it was smaller and smaller and then bigger and bigger until it was full again. There was nothing but ocean as far as the eye could see. Just the sea and the sky. Can you imagine it, Hana? You've never seen the ocean, but I'm sure people have told you about it. It's like a huge, endless puddle. Kaim chuckles to himself, and it seems to him that Hana's pale white cheeks move slightly. She can hear him. Even if she cannot speak or see, her ears are still alive. Believing and hoping that this to be true, Kaim continues with the story of his travels. He speaks no words of parting. As always with Hana, Kaim smiles a special gentleness he has never shown to anyone else. And he goes on telling his tales with a bright voice. Sometimes he even accompanying his story with exaggerated gestures. He tells her about the blue ocean. He tells her about the blue sky. He says nothing about the violent sea battle that stained the ocean red. He never tells her about those things. Anna was still a tiny girl when Kaim first visited the inn. When she asked him,
"Where are you from?
And
will you tell me some stories?"
With her childish pronunciation and innocent smile, Kaim felt a soft glow in his chest. At the time, he was returning from a battle. More precisely, he had ended one battle and was on his way to the next. His life consisted of traveling from one battlefield to another, and nothing about that has changed to this day. He has taken the lives of countless enemy troops and witnessed the deaths of countless comrades on the battlefield. Moreover, the only thing separating enemies from comrades is the slight stroke of fortune. Had the gears of destiny turned in a slightly different way, his enemies would have been comrades, and his comrades enemies. This is the fate of a mercenary. Or the mercenary, wow, he's the mercenary. He was spiritually worn down back then, and feeling unbearably alone. As a possessor of eternal life, Kaim had no fear of death, which was precisely why each of the soldiers' faces distorted in fear, and why each face of a man who died in agony was burned permanently into his brain. Ordinarily, he would spend nights on the road drinking, immersing himself in an alcoholic stupor, or pretending to. He was trying to make himself forget the unforgettable. When, however, he saw Hana smile as she begged him for stories about his long journey, he felt a far warmer and deeper comfort than he could ever obtain from liquor. He told her many things. About a beautiful flower he discovered on the battlefield. About the bewitching beauty of the mist filling the forest the night before the final battle. About the marvelous taste of the spring water in a ravine where he and his men had fled after a losing battle. About a vast, bottomless blue sky he saw after a battle. He never told her anything sad. He kept his mouth shut about the human ugliness and stupidity he witnessed endlessly on the battlefield. He concealed his position as a mercenary from her, kept silent regarding his reasons for traveling constantly, and spoke only of things that were beautiful and sweet and lovely. He sees now that Hana only believes stories on the road like this, not so much out of concern for her purity, but for his own sake.
Selfish!
No, I'm kidding. Staying in the inn where Hana waited to see him turned out to be one of Kaim's small pleasures in life. Telling her about the memories he brought back from his journeys, he felt some degree of salvation, however slight. 5 years, 10 years, his friendship with the girl continued, little by little. He neared adulthood, which meant that, as the doctors had predicted, each day brought her that much closer to death. And now, Kaim ends the last travel story he will ever share with her. He can never see her again, never tell her stories again. Before dawn, when the darkness of night is at its deepest, long pauses enter into Hana's breathing. Sorry, I keep saying Hannah. I apologize. The frail thread of her life is about to snap as Kaim and her parents watch over her. The tiny light that had lodged in Kaim's breast will be extinguished. His lonely travels will begin again tomorrow. His long, long travels without end. You'll be leaving on travels on your own soon, Hana, Kaim tells her gently. You'll be leaving for a world that no one knows, a world that hasn't never entered into any of the stories you have heard so far. Finally, you will be able to leave your bed and walk anywhere you want to go. You'll be free. He wants her to know that death is not sorrow, but a joy mixed with tears. It's your turn now. Be sure and tell everyone about the memories of your journey. Her parents will make the same journey someday, and someday, Hana will be able to meet all the guests she has known at the inn, far beyond the sky. I, however, cannot go there. I can never escape this world. I can never see you again. This is not goodbye. It's just the start of your journey. He speaks his final words to her. We'll meet again. His final lie to her. Damn. Damn. That's deep. And I gotta hydrate. Anna makes her departure. Her face is transfused with a tranquil smile, as if she had just said,
See you soon.
Her eyes will never open again. A single tear glides down her cheek. That was deep as hell. Holy shit. View 1,000 years of dreams tutorial. That's a lot of years of dreaming. Yeah, what does this mean? Okay, well, before we do this though, I just want to speak to that scene. That was really good. I think it played with a lot of things. Like, obviously we're still at the beginning of this game. I don't know how this game is gonna play with immortality, but they have a good opportunity here, and just based on what I read there, they are really playing with the challenges of immortality and the struggles of it. You know, this is it's showing it from both a self perspective of him and the trauma of all his battles, and how he is marked by years of memories, endless memories, constant wars, constant battles, which are just traumatic experiences in general, watching, you know, countless people die endlessly, essentially, because he's immortal, so he's just gonna continually see people die, which definitely leaves scars on the consciousness, which was described in there. But also that people that he cares about will leave him, and presumably have left him in the past, which is probably why he doesn't like to get attached to anything. But this little girl, he almost unintentionally got attached to, and that he has to watch these people come in and leave almost just as quickly. And in the lens of his lifespan, which is endless, they're like blinks that they last for, and then they're gone, and he can never see them again. If there's an afterlife, he'll never know, and he never gets to see them again. It's really sad. Yeah, the short stories are a roller coaster of emotions on those. Be prepared. Yeah, it's really cool. It made me wonder if we are going to be able to overcome immortality, because I almost think that would be a nice conclusion of sorts, would be able to free himself from the shackles of this immortality. Because the way he describes it as if he's a slave to it, which I don't think is incorrect. I mean, I think that's a very valid take on it, but it's very interesting. Immortality is not all it's cracked out to be, 100%. I think there's just there's so many drawbacks to it, and not a lot of pluses. You live forever, you can see a lot. I mean, he gains a lot of stories, right, that he can tell this little girl. He sees a lot of things. We learned so much in that one story. Like, I feel like you could do an entire video just analyzing that one story and the emotions of being immortal. And it was interesting how he framed it as a selfless act. Rather a selfish act, not a selfless. Because he said it was for himself. He didn't lie to her and only say the good things for her and to protect her purity, but because he wanted to keep it basic positive for himself, because he didn't want to think of all the negatives and all the bloodshed and the faces that are immortalized on his immortal brain that he constantly sees and probably dreams about on a regular basis, of all the things there. I think that's a very interesting thing too, and also very aware, like self-aware, which I think is good. Immortality isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Not sure why so many people chase it when an endless road is a very lonely place to be. Well, I think it's interesting because, yeah, a lot of media, the villains will be chasing immortality, but how much media actually achieves that, or achieves it for, I guess, a long enough duration to really truly experience it? Because I feel like anybody would get sick of it, right? 'Cause that's a long time. Just imagine, like, if you live immortally, one day the sun's gonna blow up and be like a freaking supernova or whatever. Earth is gonna be destroyed. You're still gonna be there. You're just gonna be chilling in space, just floating there. I don't know. Depending on how your immortality works, maybe you reform your body, but maybe you're just cells. Because immortality doesn't necessarily mean, like, does immortality mean you're invincible? Or does it just mean you can't die? Because you could just be like a cluster of cells just alive there. I guess it depends on if the definition of immortality means that you... Because you're not immune, you're not like invulnerable, you're just immortal. So like you can be like a cluster of cells, you know? That's a plot point, and I don't know what JJBA is, but I feel like immortality would break me at the beginning for like the first little bit of immortality, but I think I would learn to accept solitude, which isn't a very happy life, but I would just have to accept solitude. I would find a way to passively make income, and I would just live in solitude for the most part. Keep to myself, not make connections, watch YouTube, play video games, go out to eat maybe a couple times by myself, you know, whatever, just do passive things by myself, but I would not form connections. In the short term, obviously long term, it's a little bit different. Also, hello, Tuna. I saw you before. I was sorry, I was reading, and I saw you said you're gonna lurk, but hello and welcome, and thank you for hanging out. This music feels like a mix between the Moonlighter OST and Pokemon Conquest. The immortality thing will be interesting to watch how it's handled, I agree. Yeah, I think there's a lot of avenues they can go with this. I was a little worried about it, which I'm still curious how they explain, or if they explain, how it really functions from a combat standpoint when he's immortal. You know, how does... You know, I guess to my point I just made, that immortality doesn't necessarily mean you're invincible. Like, you still can damage your body. Like, I suppose that is the repercussion of battle, which would be if I were to die in a battle, like, that's more what's happening to me rather than me, like, actually dying. Is more like quote-unquote dying, or like my body failing me. Maybe, I don't know. But it's definitely really interesting, and I'm curious how they do it. They definitely have me hopeful, I think is a good way to put it. Time's mind is filled with lost pieces of the past memories. Certain sights or conversations can bring these memories back in the form of dreams. To view episodes from 1,000 Years of Dreams again, rest at any inn or bed, or select them from the start menu. I think I saw that option on the menu. You can view these episodes any number of times. When viewing an episode from 1,000 Years of Dreams, you can pause it by pressing the start button, or cancel it by pressing the back button. I don't want to view that again, but thank you. What happens if I go in here? Can I loot these rooms? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2. Oh, okay. That's what JJBA... Hello, don't mind me walking in your room, sir. Honest looking... Lasfin?
Have you been in the Ura for a long time? This is my first time. I'm looking for a job to make something out of my life. Also, is it common for people to just barge into people's rooms here? I wouldn't know since it's my first time here wearing shorts with high boots and exposed knees. Very interesting fashion choice, I do agree.
Hello?
Ooh, a 2-bedroom. I don't need any of these. Me and that in-girl are gonna share one bed. Thank you very much. Ooh, the book just floats up to my face. Magical. Guest book.
To our dear guests, do you have any questions, comments, or suggestions? Kindly write them down here. We came here for our honeymoon. Oh, sorry.
We came here for our honeymoon. We'll never forget this experience of a lifetime. We'll treasure it forever. Thank you!
It rained the whole time. How could I have any fun? It's like bad weather just follows me around. The soldiers were loud, everything was so expensive. I just want to go home. At least the girl was really cute, and her food was good. And I ain't talking about the food on the plate.
This is my first time in the city. It's been an interesting and meaningful trip. I'd like to visit again.
I came here to send my send-off to the army. He's such a kind-hearted...
I came here to send my son off to the army. He's such a kind-hearted boy. I'm worried that he wouldn't fit in those military types. I just pray he'll be back safe.
I rode on the monorail. I saw the castle. I played with the dog.
Oh, sorry.
I rode on the monorail. I played at the castle. I played with the dog. I'm gonna go to my grandma's house tomorrow. I can't wait.
Okay. There we go. Nailed it. Whoa. 100 gold.
Sterling. I stirred it. I stirred it.
Well, the voice changes as I realize the type of person who's writing the things. Ura street map. Great Gates, downtown Ura. The palace, transportation in Ura. Great Gate. This magnificent structure serves as an entrance to the city of Ura, as well as providing protection from enemies. The monorail station has now become an essential part of Ura's transportation and is one of the blessings from the magic industrial revolution. Downtown Ura. The beautiful sights of Main Street are the most memorable part of Ura. The charmingly authentic Flagstone Boulevard melds seamlessly with the wonders and modern magic engine technology to create a wonderful blend of old and new Ura in one unique view. The palace. Even under Ura's modern Republican government, the palace's majestic exterior continues to loom over Ura. Built as part of the magic industrial revolution, this symbolic structure continues to serve as one of the city's most recognizable buildings. Transportation in Ura. The monorail system is inexpensive and runs frequently, so it's your best choice for visiting downtown or palace areas. For those who prefer a more personal touch, magic taxis offer a high level of privacy. Some merchants even conduct their most important meetings inside. Hoorah! Open. Give me more gold, please. Angel's Plume. I'm not gonna die. Let me steal this chest. Holy Night Charm. Oops. That's not the menu button. Equip? Ooh, Crisis Core? Is it Crisis Core? Hello, White Rabbit. Hope you're doing well today. Increase magical and physical defense during critical HP status. I won't say no. I'm already level 10. Can you believe that, guys? A spellbook? I don't use magic. Spellbook. Spellbook. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm gonna probe this urn.
Probe me, Daddy.
Sorry. Next. It's locked. What are you doing, old man? Pacing back and forth? Whiny old Vinden.
What are you doing at the back door here? You don't belong here. Get out of here. Can't you see I walk with my crotch? That's right. I walk with my crotch, I say.
Did you sleep well? No messages for you yet, I'm afraid. We'll hold any messages that come for you here, so please, don't hesitate to take a stroll outside. I'm sure you'd like to forget the horrors of the battlefield. Oh, by the way, feel free to use any of the items you find here. They are compliments of the house.
I already made myself comfy with your items. Thank you very much.
I'm David. I'm David. I'm David to Dave.
How many save slots are in this game? I'm just gonna say whoever save slot one.
I'm sure it's fine.
That still catches me off guard, guys. I still haven't gotten used to it.
Yes, let's take a stroll around town, shall we? Yes, I think so. Indubitably, I think we should.
That innkeeper's voice is very fun to do.
I do like doing this voice, sir.
Gotta grab my second water. I went down in that thing. I don't think we went up before. Let's go this way. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I think we came from the left though. Hoorah! Residential area. Poster. Ball, 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 boink! Boink! Boink, boink! Oh. Having fun. Okay. That's really cool. I like that they have a lot of like little things around here that you can like mildly interact with. Was there an attack button? Oh, I can kick it, like legitimately. Boink. Don't kick it at the cat. Oh, I kicked the cat. No. No, I just want the ball. Get out of the corner. Okay, there we go. Sorry, cat. Oops, I whiffed that. This guy sucks at kicking. No, not out of the cat. You kick the ball. You only will kick at the cat. Kick. Here we go. No, no, it was the game. It was the game. It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. I kicked the kid now. No. Ah. Can't win. I gotta stop. I should go to jail. Hello.
Sorry, but no one's allowed through here. Use the detour over there.
Man. It's closer to me! Is Zombo having fun? Is that a playground? That was fun. I like that playground. If I owned a mansion, I would have a playground just for me to play on. I want like a nice, I want a really tall swing set that I can swing really high. I miss swinging on a swing. I haven't swung on a swing since I was in like elementary school. I still feel like these have a bad center of gravity. Just throwing that out there. I see a Dave. There's a Dave point. Don't forget to Dave. Dave. Checking save games. Do not turn off console. No problem. No problem. Will not turn off any console. Can I go in here?
Hey, you can't go in there. By direct orders of the council, no one's allowed to see Lord Gongora. Give up and go away.
What if I try this door? Oh. Won't let me. What do you have to say, sir?
Lord Gongora is not seeing anyone at this time. Just between you and me, none of his servants are searching for you right now.
None of his servants are searching for you? What does that mean? Okay. Were they supposed to be?
I don't know.
Weird! That's a pretty nice freaking place to be freaking on house arrest for. Or whatever the hell he is. I can't even pet that dog. He's outside the playable area. No, doggy! Doggy, come back. Any kind of fool. Let's see. There was something and everything about you. I was wondering if I would find the dog over here. Doggy came back. Oh, here's a thing for me to probe.
Let me probe you. Oh, I probed you for some cold water. Let me probe you. Oh, yes, I found my seed in you. Let me probe you. Oh, yes, a wind bum. Scrumdiddly-dumptious.
This has a better center of gravity. That is a better vehicle. Playground! I found the playground. Playground. I realize I'm not really sprinting, but this is just what I'm used to. Whoa. What's going on? Uh-oh. I recall memories that was locked deep in my heart. A dream has been revealed. Let's dream, guys. Dream time. You guys ready for story time? This one's called White Flowers. I love the text animations. Lovely white flowers mark the town. They bloom on every street corner, not in beds or fields set aside for their... Excuse me, boat. I'm trying to read. Set aside for their cultivation, but blending naturally in profusion with every row of houses, as though the building and the blossoms have grown up together. The season is early spring, and snow still lingers on the nearby mountains, but the stretch of ocean that gently laps the town's southern shores bathe in refulgent sunlight. This is an old and prosperous harbor town. Even now, each day it appears to see many cruise ships and freights come and go. How rude. I know, right? And it just keeps honking. It won't stop. Its history, however, is sharply divided between the time before and the time after an event that happens one day long ago. People here prefer not to talk about it. The watershed engraved upon the town's chronology. The memories are too sorrowful to make stories out of them. Kime knows this, and because he knows it, he has come here once again. Thank you, the boat stopped. Passing through, the tavern master asks him. At the sound of his voice, Kime responds with a faint smile. You're here for the Oh, sorry, this is the innkeeper. You're here for the festival, I suppose. You should take your time and enjoy it. The man is in high spirits. He has joined his customers in glass after glass until now, and is quite red in the face.
but no one shows any signs of blaming him for overindulging. Every seat in the tavern is filled, and the air reverberates with laughter. The happy voices can be heard now and then as well from the road outside. The entire town is celebrating. Once each year, the festival has people making merry all night long until the sun comes up. I hope you have a room for the night, sir. Too late. I don't know who's saying this. That's the hard part about this. I hope you have a room for the night, sir. Too late to find one now. Every inn is full to overflowing. So it seems. Not that anyone would be foolish enough to spend a night like this quietly tucked away under the covers in his room. The tavern master winks at Kime as if to say, "Not you, sir, I'm sure. Tonight we're going to be having the biggest, wildest party you've ever seen, and everybody's invited, locals or not. Drink, food, gambling, women, oh god, just let me know what you want. I'll make sure you have it."
The last one, please. Hi, Troopers, hope you're doing well today.
Kime sips his drink and says nothing. Because he's planning to stay awake all night, he has not taken... I suddenly have to go pee, guys. Oddly. He has not taken a room. Though he has no plans to enjoy the festival either. Kime will be offering up a prayer at the hour before dawn, when the night is at its darkest and deepest. He will leave the town, sent off by the morning sun as it pokes its face up between the mountains and the sea, just as he did at the time of his last visit. Back then, the tavern master, who a few minutes ago was telling one of his regular customers that his first grandchild is about to be born, was himself just an infant. "This one's on me, drink up," says the tavern master, filling Kime's shot glass. He peers at Kime suspiciously and says, "You did come for the festival, didn't you?" "No, not really," says Kime. "Don't tell me you didn't know about it. You mean you came here by pure chance?" "Afraid so." "Well, if you came here on business, forget it. You'll never get serious talking of anybody on a special night like this." The tavern master goes on to explain what is so special about this night. "You must have heard something about it. Once a long time ago, this town was almost completely destroyed."
Okay, I'm just gonna predict the story. He's gonna say that a man saved it or something, and it's gonna be Kime.
That's my prediction right now. There are two kinds of events that divide history into before and after. One is the birth or death of some great personage, a hero or savior. The other is something like a war or plague or disaster. What divided this town's history into before and after was a violent earthquake. Very ominous music playing. It happened without warning and gave the soundly sleeping people of the town no chance to flee. A crack opened up in the earth with a roar, and roads and buildings just fell to pieces. Fires started and they spread into the twinkling of an eye. Almost everyone was killed.
Have a good night, Troopers. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
You probably can't imagine it. All I know is that they taught me in school. And what does Resurrection Festival mean to a kid? It was just something that happened once upon a time. I live here, and that's what it means to me. So a traveler like you probably can't even begin to imagine what it was like. Isn't that what they call this holiday? Resurrection Festival. Uh-huh. The town was resurrected from a total ruin to this. That's what the celebration is all about. Kime gives the man a grim smile and sips his liquor. "What's so funny?" the tavern master asks. "Last time I was here, they were calling it Earthquake Memorial Day. It wasn't a festival for this kind of wild celebrating." "What are you talking about?"
It's been Resurrection Festival ever since I was a kid. That was before you're old enough to remember anything. Huh? And before that, they called it Constellation of Spirits. They burned a candle for each person who died and prayed for them to rest in peace. It was a sad festival. Lots of crying. You sound as if you saw it happening yourself. I did. The tavern master laughs with a loud snort. You look sober, but you must be plastered out of your mind. Now listen, it's festival night, so I'm going to let you off the hook for pulling my leg. But don't say stuff like that in front of the other townspeople. All of our ancestors, mine included, are the ones who barely escaped with their lives. Time knows full well what he's doing. He'd never expected the man to believe him. He just wanted to find out for himself whether the townspeople were still handing down the memories of tragedy, whether deep down behind their laughing faces there still lingered the sorrow that had been passed down from their forefathers' time. Called away by one of his other customers, the tavern master leaves Kaim's side, but not without first delivering a warning. Be careful what you say, sir. That kind of nonsense could get you in trouble, really. Think about it. The earthquake happened all of 200 years ago. Kaim does not answer him. Instead, he sips his liquor in silence. Among the ones who died in the tragedy 200 years ago were his wife and daughter. Damn. All of the dozens of wives and hundreds of children that Kaim has had in his eternal life. Wait, what? All the dozens of wives and hundreds of children that Kaim has had in his eternal life, the wife and child he had had here were especially unforgettable. That's wild. These are some crazy topics being tackled here. Like, it's first off, it's interesting seeing how history is in some ways being rewritten into a spin. At some point, it turned into a sorrow in a sad holiday to now a celebration. Like, that is, first off, a very interesting thing to see the evolution of being lost to time. That's really interesting. Also, hearing about, I wonder how old this guy really is. I have no idea how old he is. But the fact that he said dozens of wives and hundreds of children, technically, he could have lived one life. There are people in history who have had more wives than that and more children than that. We won't name them, but there are some. So, like, for all I know, this guy could just be freaking, like, 70 years old. And that's it. But, no, it's really interesting seeing this. In those days, Kaim had a job at the harbor. There were just 3 of them. He, his wife, and their little girl. Oops, I didn't mean to skip all that text about off screen. They lived simply and happily. The same kind of days that had preceded today would continue on into endless tomorrows. Everyone in the town believed that, including Kaim's wife and daughter, of course. But Kaim knew differently. Precisely because his own life was long, without end, and he had consequently tasted the pain of countless partings. Kaim knew all too well that in the daily life of humans, there was no forever. This life his family was leading would have to end sometime. It could not go on unchanged. This was by no means a cause for sorrow, however. Denied a grasp upon forever, human beings knew how to love and cherish the here and now. Kaim especially loved to show his daughter flowers. The more fragile and short-lived, the better. Flowers that bloomed with the morning sun and scattered before the sun went down. They were everywhere in this harbor town, lovely white flowers that bloomed in early spring. His daughter loved the flowers. She was a gentle child who would never break off blossoms that had struggled so bravely to bloom. Instead, she simply watched them for hours at a time. That year, too,
be blooming at any time,
she said happily when she found the white flowers on the road near the house. Tomorrow, maybe? Kym wondered aloud.
Absolutely,
his wife chimed in merrily.
Get up early tomorrow morning and have a look. Poor little flowers, though,
said the daughter.
It's nice when they bloom, but then they wither right away. All the better,
said Kym's wife.
It's good luck if you get to see them blooming. It makes it more fun. It may be fun for us,
answered the girl.
But think about the poor flowers. They worked so hard to open up, and they wither that same day. It's sad. Oh, I guess so. Oh, yes, I guess so.
I skipped the last line. What was the last line? A momentary air of sadness flowed into the room, but Kym quickly dispelled it with a laugh. Happiness is not the same thing as longevity, he proclaimed.
What does that mean, Papa?
It may not bloom for long, but the flower's happy if it can open up to the prettiest blossom and give off the sweetest perfume it knows how to make while it is blooming. The girl seemed to be having trouble grasping this and simply nodded with a little sigh. She then broke into a smile and said,
You must be true if you say so, Papa.
Your smile is more beautiful than any flower in full bloom, he should have said to her. Kym later regretted that he had not. The words he had uttered so carelessly, he came to realize, turned out to be something of a prophecy. Damn, that's really sad. Well now, young lady, he said, you're going to get up early to see the flower tomorrow morning. You better go to bed right now.
Hey, Papa, if I really have to. I'm going to go to bed now, too,
said Kym's wife.
Okay, then. Good night, Papa.
His wife said to Kym,
Good night, dear. I really am going to bed now.
Good night, Kym replied, enjoying one last cup to ease the day's fatigue. These turned out to be the last words the family shared. A violent earthquake struck the town before dawn. They stopped Zombo from reading because it was too distracting. Kym's house collapsed in a heap of rubble. Kym's two loved ones departed for that distant other world before they could awaken from their deep sleep, and without ever having had a chance to say good morning to him. The morning sun rose on a town that had been destroyed in an instant amid the rubble. The flowers were blooming, the white flowers that Kym's daughter had wanted so badly to see. Kym thought to lay a flower, an offering on his daughter's cold corpse, but abandoned the idea. He could not bring himself to pick a flower. No one, no living being on the face of the earth, he realized, had the right to snatch the life of a flower that possessed that life for only one short day. Kym could never say to his daughter, You go first to heaven and wait for me. I'll be there before long. Nor would he ever know the joy of reunion with his loved ones. To live for 1,000 years meant bearing the pain of 1,000 years of partings. Kym continued his long journey. A dizzying number of years and months flowed by, years and months, which numberously wars and natural calamities scourged the earth. People were born and they died. They loved each other and they were parted from the ones they loved. There were joys beyond measure and sorrows just as measureless. People fought and argued without end. but they also loved and forgave each other endlessly. Thus was history's built up as the tears of the past evolved gradually into prayers for the future. Time continued his long journey. After a while, he rarely thought about his wife and daughter with whom he had spent those few short days in the harbor town. But he never forgot them. Time continued his long journey, and in the course of his travels, he stopped by this harbor town once again. As the night deepened, the din of the crowds only increased, but now, as a hint of light comes to the eastern sky without a signal from anyone, the noise gives way to silence. Kaim has been standing in the town's central square. The revealers, too, have found their way here, one at a time, until almost before he knows it, the stone-paved plaza is filled with people. Kaim feels a tap on his shoulder. "I didn't expect to find you here," says the tavern master. When Kaim gives him a silent smile, the tavern master looks somewhat embarrassed and says, "There's something I forgot to tell you before." "Oh?" "Well, you know the earthquake happened a long time ago, before my father and my mother's time, even before my grandparents' generation. It might sound funny to me to say this, but I can't imagine this town in ruins." "I know what you mean." "I do think, though, that there are probably things in this world that you can remember, even if you haven't actually experienced them. Like the earthquake. I haven't forgotten it. And I'm not the only one. It may have happened 200 years ago, but nobody in this town has ever forgotten it. We can't imagine it, but we can't forget it either." Just as Kaim nods again to signal his understanding of the cavern keeper's words, a somber melody echoes throughout the square. This is the hour when the earthquake destroyed the town. All the people assembled here close their eyes, clasp their hands together, and offer up a prayer. The tavern master and Kaim among them. To Kaim's closed eyes come the smiling faces of his dead wife and daughter. Why are they so beautiful and so sad, these faces that believe with all their hearts that tomorrow is sure to come? The music ends. The morning sun climbs above the horizon, and everywhere throughout the town bloom countless white flowers. In 200 years, the white flowers have changed. The scientists have hypnotized that. The earthquake have changed the nature of the soul itself. But no one knows the cause for sure. The lives of the flowers have lengthened. Where before they would bloom and wither in the space of a single day, they now hold their blooms for 3 and 4 days at a time. Moistened by the dew of the night, bathed in the light of the sun, the white flowers strive to live their lives to the fullest, beautifying the town as if striving to live out the portion of life denied to those whose tomorrows were snatched away from them forever. Damn! God, these stories are so good. I know they're rather long stories, right? So I apologize if it's not interesting to you guys, because I'm just like sitting here reading, but I think they're really good stories and really interesting. And they all, they really add stuff to the game and to the world, and especially this character. And I feel like we're gonna get a lot of, good lore and stuff about, if I'm saying Kaim right, I hope I'm saying Kaim right, about Kaim through these stories. And it is one of the most fascinating parts to me about this so far. I really, really enjoy that. He said, "Don't apologize. The stories are one of the best parts of this game." Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's really well written too, and very meaningful. I mean, it's very fascinating to hear about his lifetimes. And so I'm guessing, like, what are they called? The 1,000-year dream. So I'm guessing, I don't know if it's just because it sounds good or if he actually has lived 1,000 years and that's the answer to how long he's been alive, but it sounds like he's at least been alive for 1,000 years. And it's gonna be so fascinating hearing his journey throughout those 1,000 years in different things that he's done and experienced and what they mean to him.
Sorry.
Especially what they mean to someone with the life of an immortal, with someone of a life so long, and these blinks are so meaningful to him. Who's this guy? He's gonna rob me? He's stalking me, but my guy knows it. He's been pickpocketed like 100 times in his life. Oh, I can pull that off. Oh, damn!
Wait, let go! My throat! My throat!
Yeah, I know, I'm grabbing it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to mute it. I was trying to adjust the audio.
I mean, Lord Gongora asked me to do it. It's the truth. I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important.
I was just there.
To tell you.
You are? Jansen, messenger for Lord Gongora. At your service.
Didn't sign up for get choked?
Jeez whiz.
What an attitude. Interesting. Let me pull that off. Wink! 10 gold pieces. You said, I'm being so real, ADHD is not a good combo with this game. Well, so why do you say that? Are you not able to focus on the stories? Yeah, I feel like you, I mean, I obviously I don't know, but I get the vibe at least that you can't really experience the full game without reading the stories. They seem so important. Have you heard about this? A connection of mine and the council told me the councilman Gongora has been confirmed to be confined to his private estate. Could it be true? So the soldiers in front of his house aren't protecting him, but rather keeping him in there? I think that's what, I don't know if that's supposed to be a hint to go to his estate. I've already been there though. I think Ryu was saying that because it's so easy to get sidetracked with all these stories and stuff. Oh, is that right? Because like I find myself being extremely interested in this. Like, let me put it this way. I think a good flip side to this, I think this game's writing and these stories are written so well and so interestingly that I am interested and able to focus the whole time through on what I'm reading and comprehending the meaning behind it at the same time. A game that I think does this terribly, and don't shoot me, is Bayonetta. I think the text in the lore in Bayonetta was ass. I think it was terrible. The amount of times I heard the same shit over and over again and still not even completely understanding it was baffling. I did not like it. It was bad. He said I cannot, and that's 1,000% my own fault. If I'm not the one doing it, I can't just focus on this. For me, I would almost think like reading the screen while hearing it would be beneficial. Because that's how I've done like audiobooks like that before. Like the first time I read through Harry Potter, I did it while reading the text. So like I was listening to the audiobook of Harry Potter and having it read to me while I was following along in the book. Subsequent times I only did the audiobook, but I had it the story established at that point where it wasn't as big of a deal. Save over that one. Boop. Nice. Let's go. Okay, so now are they gonna let me in? I have been requested. He's currently visiting. Please wait a little longer. Oh, okay. Who the hell is this?
House arrest is going too far. I have firmly opposed Roxian on this. Do not despair, Gongora.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It is much
Your
more
Majesty.
than I could
Oh,
ask.
okay, he's
Your
royalty.
father would have been pleased.
I could never fill my father's shoes. And now that Ura is a republic, I am simply a citizen like everyone else. I am no longer Your Majesty.
I respect the royal blood that flows in your veins. It is only fitting that I offer the respect you're due.
How respectable, Channing Tatum.
Do not be foolish. People will think you're a dissident who wants to restore the monarchy.
I'm truly happy that you have come to see me. You've always been so kind.
I want to know, like, who all knows about my immortality, because I originally interpreted this as, this guy had, like, a hand in his immortality, but this guy was not alive. So, I'm curious about the origin of his immortality. That's the big question I have as well. The origin, and if there will be an endpoint or a possibility of an endpoint. Those are my burning questions.
You taught me the rudiments of magic. I cannot help but be kind to you in return. I cannot understand Roxian. I believe he intends to start work on Grand Staff.
Oh,
It
no
makes
comment.
me angry, Gongora. Our entire nation has benefited from magic energy, yet he does not understand the significance of Grand Staff. If we can increase magic energy with Grand Staff, just think how much better our people's lives would be.
Ooh, I don't know how better it would be.
We would no longer
Or
need
if it would be
soldiers.
better.
You have seen the future of Ura, and how Grand Staff can make it happen. Roxian's vision is too narrow for our nation to grow.
We would no longer need soldiers. I don't like the direction that you're going with that, to be honest.
I am sorry you had to witness that.
You know, I have a serious question for you guys that this made me think. Obviously, so we'll just look at today's world, right? Or at least Earth or history and whatnot. Obviously, we fight our wars. We will use vehicles and whatnot, but at the end of the day, people are fighting wars, right? What do you think the world would be like if we lost that stake in the game? The stake being human life. If we lost that and we just had machines fighting our wars. Because now the only thing you're wasting is money, but you're not wasting human life, which is normally the thing that people are 100% like, hopefully, like that's the valuable thing, right? The human life is the thing that you don't want to sacrifice without a good reason to. And I feel like if we had a world where we were fighting with machines, that bar that we have to pass to initiate a battle or war or whatever the intensity of that is lowered, because it's no longer human life. Now it's just a robot or something you're controlling with a remote control. Where I think you'd actually see more wars by removing that factor. Like, that would be my opinion. I think that is what would happen if their instance here where they were able to make machines or fake people or whatever their magic is creating to fight wars instead of human lives, it would just cause more wars, I would think.
There is no need to apologize. I'm happy Your Highness understands. But even if they stop Grand Staff, we could develop a newer and far better magic engine.
Yeah, but would it be easier to use that one?
Please let me know what you need, Gongora.
I still don't trust this guy.
I am unworthy, Your Highness.
There's like stuff that he knows that he's not saying, I feel. Yo, what's going on, Squid? Man, he doesn't look at him. He just lets it be.
Go in.
Thank you, sir, with the back bow. Not like a bow and arrow, like a bow like a little tie bow. Angora Mansion. It has been a minute, Squig. I'm glad you're still alive and kicking. I hope you've been good. Living the good life. And Tuna, I have not listened to the full cast Harry Potter books. And I'll tell you why. Freaking Jim Dale does such an amazing job with all his voices and everything that I can't listen to another audiobook of Harry Potter. That is the one. Jim Dale is phenomenal with his voices, his delivery, it's so good. I can't say no to that one. I have seen the full cast Harry Potter stuff though going around, but I can't do it myself. Have you listened to it though? That's the thing, drones are a huge part in IRL wars. And what that's doing is making people not care how many lives are lost, so they're doing it more. And that's my read on it. As is, though. So, I essentially the same premise, I think is what I was saying, that people care less, which gives more, or less, I guess, less pushback on wars, and also less loss of life, which also means less pushback on wars, which lowers the bar, in my opinion, to essentially cause more wars. I don't know which door is the right door, but I'm going in this one. The courtyard. Can't really do anything out here right now, can I? This guy lives in a very fancy place, gotta say. You said I do agree. He is good, and I gave the full cast a try, and I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Do you enjoy it more than Jim Dale though? That's the question. Also, if you ever want to listen to another fantastic audiobook narrator who's amazing at voices, go and listen to anything narrated by Jeff Hayes. I have not heard of Jeff Hayes. I know Andy Serkis does a good job, who's the voice of Gollum. He does the Lord of the Rings books. He does a good job there too. He's got some good voices. And of course, I mean, he's got the Gollum / Smeagol voice.
My precious.
So good. Such a good... No, I don't want to go to where I'm supposed to go. No.
That woman. How could she be an Ura without me knowing?
Oh, the other immortal? Bro, I'm telling you, I don't like this guy. I done told you guys this. I let the record show. I've said this from the beginning. Since we met this guy, I don't like this guy. Just in case I'm right ever. I just want you guys to know, he gave bad vibes. Okay, so this should lead me back out to the hallway, I would imagine. Yes to you, Squig. Thank you for clarifying who that was too. I appreciate it. Alright, let's go over here. You guys are gonna get mad at me because I am literally walking everywhere in this game right now. There is a run button that I am not using. But that's actually a good tip of the hat to this game, that the regular movement is actually pretty good in this game. I feel like since the cutscene queued when I walked towards the elevator that this is not the right way to go. So I'm gonna go this way first. Yes, I did enjoy the full cast version a bit more. They got some good people who did a good job with their voices and their delivery. How was Snape though? It's like, how can you do a Snape that doesn't sound like the one from the movies? It's just so iconic.
Someone will think you're up to something.
I don't even know all the items I just got. Reveals the types and elements of enemies. That's honestly probably more useful for me as a new player. I will take it. Nice. I did go the wrong way first. I like to see that. Alan Rickman, that's the name. I'm so mad that it was escaping me. Thank you for saying that, Ryu. That guy's a legend, man. An absolute legend. Alright, up the elevator. You can do a surprising amount of stuff with this tech. His range without audio tampering ranges from Carl to Donut to Ellie. I don't know what those ones are.
Good, you're here.
Oh.
I asked you here for only one reason. Hold on.
I'm gonna kill him.
What is it?
Oh no, great, here he comes. Hey, whoa, hey, you are really short-tempered. Hey, I don't have a sword, okay? Easy.
Why are you here?
I told you, I'm just a messenger. I came to see if you
and
really
an eavesdropper.
or not, which you have, so that's good.
That's enough, Kaim. He's on our side.
I don't like you, dude.
Thanks. A little late, though.
We can use him. He's cunning and quick, and he has many connections. I want you to take him on your investigation of Grand Staff.
No way, sir. You know, I thought he'd say that, my lord. His shoes, hello?
Look, this other immortal joining the investigation, she might be dangerous.
Why?
The woman was once a pirate. I don't know
Damn,
how it
that
happened,
ass
but she's
shot,
now
though.
a soldier for our army. Well, the past is the past, and I know little else about her. Take Jensen with you. He can help keep her in check. Despite
that was a really quick flip, wasn't it? You shouldn't take her. She's a pirate. You know what? Take her. Okay. Okay, glad we had that conversation. What the hell was that?
what else he may be, he has a healthy respect for women.
So, you know, I heard she was a looker, if you catch my drift. I mean, you've seen her, right?
Yeah, she's a looker.
Okay, be that way. You guys are way
She's
too
got
slow.
assets.
Pirate.
His earrings will not stop jiggling.
All right.
They are non-stop
Understood.
jiggling. Do earrings work like that?
Early.
Anybody who wears earrings out there? They are non-stop jiggling. The jiggle physics don't stop. I hope the jiggle physics works on other things. That's crazy.
Here for a while.
They're still going.
The Grand Staff is my life's work.
He's not even
So
moving.
if something is wrong, I want you, with your immortal powers, to find out what it is. Understood?
By immortal powers.
You'll be briefed later. You should go now.
I'll be right behind you.
You don't have to be, man.
Oh, he's gonna be fun to work with.
This is for your trouble.
Wow, nice. You know, my lord, I've been thinking, working with this guy, it's like playing with fire. I mean, did you see his eyes? I mean, that's creepy. I got a bad feeling about this whole thing. I mean, this little guarantee is not gonna be enough, I'm afraid, to keep an eye on him. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
You're already under a magic contract. Don't get greedy.
Wow! Whoa, hey, okay, that's some serious mojo, buddy. Easy, easy.
Is your fee still unsatisfactory?
Okay, not funny. I'm not laughing, okay? I didn't stick my neck out for this, okay?
Okay.
Everyone's a pain in the ass. I'm taking a bath.
I'm taking a bath. I feel that. Yes, assets, Squig. Exactly. They move way too much. Yeah, they just non-stop move. They're... Let's see here. I'm really curious. Let's see. Are they still? Some people say his earrings are still jiggling today. They are still jiggling. Look at that. They're still jiggling. That's crazy. Oh, that's funny. All right, I really need to get a zoomed in view for this game. If you listen quietly, you can still hear the jiggle of his earrings. I really zoomed that bad boy out. Alright, there we go. That's funny. Okay. Anyways, let's get Hot Pirate Girl. Let's go! Who's my waifu in this game? We're gonna find out. This is assumably girl number 1. Well, let's be honest, that bartender girl or the waitress girl was pretty nice. Lieutenant Agnar, do you have everything you need for your journey? You should prepare yourself well so that you may better fulfill the expectations of Lord freaking Chanley Tatum. Having you coming in and out. I swear they did that intentionally. I'm telling you guys, I don't even have to make this game dirty. It just does it itself. It grammatically incorrectly did this intentionally, I swear. Having you coming in and out. It makes more sense. The more I'm saying it, the more it actually makes sense. Having you coming in and out of here, it makes more sense. Okay. It took me like 12 reads, but I got there. Having you coming in and out of here could damage Lord Gangora's reputation. The council would not look kindly to it. You won't be allowed to re-enter the mansion once you leave. Are you sure you want to leave? I want to check that one room that I didn't find anything in. His wife is the girl with the best assets. Well, you know, I'm not completely shallow. Personality does play a role in it as well. This is the thing that like didn't amount to anything, but weird. Oh well. Look at me actually running. Look at that. Running! Who is he gonna cheat on Tifa with in this game? Guys, it's a different universe. It's fine. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. Woo! It's different. There she is.
Hey.
Hey.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
You found me.
I heard about the Grand Staff investigation. Looks like we both got the short end of the stick. It's not enough.
You can have the short end of my stick. Sorry. Damn. Woo.
There's always something.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry. I'm so clumsy. I'm taken aback.
Nothing to do with you.
Oh, really? Say, haven't we met somewhere before? Hmm? Ugh.
I would have remembered
Nothing
you.
to worry about if you can't remember. Neither can I.
You too, huh?
I can't recall a thing. All I know is that my name seems to be Seth Balmore.
With a
People
wink.
say I used to be a pirate. Isn't it strange that both of us lost our memory and are immortal? Maybe we met a long time ago. I sort of get that feeling when I look at you. When we met
they should
before,
bang.
were we enemies? Or allies? Or maybe even lovers? Looking forward to starting our journey tomorrow, Kaim Arganar.
Tomorrow?
You still haven't been contacted by the council?
Oh my
You set
god.
out for Grand Staff tomorrow morning. I thought you would have heard by now. Oh, by the way, I'll be joining you on your little trip.
So you are going with me then?
Being late is strictly forbidden.
Her character is already like 20 times better than Bayonetta. Just putting it out there. So far, I like her personality. She's really fun. Playful. Not afraid to take some jabs. I like it. The voice sounds really familiar to me. You say it's Tara Strong. I don't know who that is. I might know voices they did. If I go talk to the council? Is that something I should do? Run. Look at me running into poles. And then I'm gonna dance on them. Doggy! Oh, they're not even gonna let me in. Alright, loser. Oops. Safe. It is Riku? Damn. Definitely a slightly more mature take on her voice, but honestly, not too far off from personality in my opinion. I am here for it. Oh, I can walk slower. You didn't tell me about the walk slower button, Richie. What am I looking at? What is back there that's so interesting? Are there nice assets over here? There are 0 assets over here. There's nothing to be looking at. What are you looking at, dude? That's the voice of Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents. Damn. I forgot about that. That's true. What is he looking at? Stop looking over there. Look somewhere else. You're making me uncomfortable. Oh. Okay, thank you. Goodness gracious. Anything around here to play with? Any fun toys? What do you have to say? This is a place to catch the magic taxi. Where are you headed? The Great Gate? The Great Gate, yes. Please get in. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, who's watching us? Oh, that's probably the weirdo guy.
Leaving? We should have already been gone by now.
I'm waiting for somebody.
What?
My earrings jiggle more than her physics.
There's somebody else on the team.
Huh? I haven't heard about that.
I have.
He's so happy about it. Oh, the ladies, man. No, he got the girl that I wanted!
Good morning, everybody! Thanks. You guys have skin.
What the? This is the other guy?
Yeah.
Whoa, baby. What a... I can't believe my
he
luck.
reeks of booze.
Why are you late?
Can't
Look
you
at
tell?
him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do certain things before leaving on a mission like this, and I know what I had to do.
Jerk.
Are they triplets with different hair colors?
My lovely. Do or die Johnson is now off to meet certain death.
Oh, miss you. Oh, Jensen, come back to us.
Oh my god.
Still have that
Oh, that is so sweet. I know. Oh, don't say that. That's so nice. Oh, you girls are
Oh my
missing
god.
you. Hey, Can I have just 15 more minutes? I need 15 for her, and her. That's 45 minutes. That's all I'm asking.
Like we would wait for you, you worthless drunk.
That hurt.
She's not wrong.
I think
You know what? You're free to go. Thanks for bringing him to us.
Oh my god!
Thank you. You're such a doll. You come and play with us next time, honey. More than
Hey,
that.
don't touch me. Get out of here. Shoo!
Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, bye-bye, girls.
Oh my god.
I'll be back. Don't worry. Okay. Bye again.
Great. Just what we need. More useless baggage.
Hey, that's not nice. I ain't gonna come in real handy. You know, you can count on it. Oh!
As long as you're not drunk.
Counting on what?
Ow.
Beat him up.
Hey. Man, you are so angry. What is your problem? Hey, you ready?
Skill link tutorial, sure. Mortals like Jensen learn new abilities by raising their level, but immortals don't acquire new skills by leveling up. Makes sense, we've been alive so long. Immortals can learn skills from mortals using skill link. Oh, I have to learn it from other people? Configure skill link from the skill menu. What am I gonna learn from Jensen? How to drink and how to woo girls or what? By selecting Immortal, all the skills learned will be displayed. Select the skill you want to learn and the link will be established. To learn a skill, you must fill the SP gauge. SP can be gained in battle. An Immortal using skill link with Immortal can only learn SP towards the linked skill if they are both in formation. After using the skill link, don't forget to set the battle formation. Skills can also be learned from accessories. Some accessories grant the user the effects of a skill simply by equipping them. The skills learned from mortals will not be effective until you assign them in skill slots. So that's kind of like Final Fantasy IX. Immortals can use the skills assigned in the skill slots. Don't forget to assign the skills you want to use in here. Okay. Level 9 loser with half the amount of HP, by the way. Enhancements, skill link, Jensen. I don't honestly really do any of these things, but maybe stealing will be useful at some point, so I'll go with that. Seth can go. Oh, so we can go for the same skill. You can be a healer. I think white magic is probably helpful. We'll go for that. What? I don't even see a magic stat. Is there any magic in this game? I see attack, defense, and attack speed, but I don't see a magic or anything like that. Dang, freaking Time is just better in every way than Seth. Literally every single way. There's not a single way that I'm not better. Kinda crazy. Ooh, we got different level spells. That reminds me of like Final Fantasy 1. Wait, you can have 5 characters? Or you can just put them in different locations. We'll be over here, you be all the way over there. They won't let me change it. So lets me do that. Oh, just recenters them. That's a bummer. Alright, Chief, I did see your message as well about going to talk to Ronald McDonald. Hi, Ronald.
I have a soldier telling me he's lost the helmet. Where could it be? He said he dropped it again.
I don't have the helmet yet. This is the Ronald McDonald? Oh, the station Ronald McDonald. Sorry, a different Ronald McDonald. My bad. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to find a hat, but...
I don't know if I care enough to find the hat.
Alright, Ronald. I know there was a Ronald McDonald over to the left here. Is this the correct Ronald McDonald?
Oh, do you wish to take it?
Is this the Ronald McDonald? Oh, I missed that poster before. Interessante. Go back where? Oh, I'm supposed to... I'm supposed to get the elevator? So I'm not supposed to be here? Bragging? Irina?
You know what? My dad works in a magic production factory. He's the boss of the whole place.
I'm not the boss of anything, really. I'm glad she's proud of me, though. Everything I do for her. Memory unlocked deep within his heart! Oh my gosh, is it story time again? Story time. We're gonna get some story about some little girl and her dad. Little liar. Not exactly the wholesome story I was expecting, but I guess that is okay. Everyone in the marketplace hates the little girl. Not yet 10 years old and far from having outgrown the sweet innocence of childhood, she earns only open contempt from the grown-ups who have shops in the market. The reason's simple. She lies about everything.
Hey, mister, I just saw Berkeley go into your house. Look, lady, everything just fell off your shelves. Hey, everybody, did you hear what the traveler said? Bandits are planning to attack this market.
Even the most harmless white lies can be annoying if repeated often enough, and the shopkeepers have found themselves growing angry. Yo, what's going on? Oh my gosh, I hope I don't murder your name. Merlot? Merlot? 2K17? Hope you're doing well today. Hope I didn't butcher your name too much. Thank you for being here. Thanks for subscribing as well. Hello, hello. You better watch out for her too, the lady greengrocer warns Kime.
Nobody here falls for lies anymore. So she's always on the lookout for newcomers or strangers. Somebody like you would be a perfect target for her.
She could be right. Kime is new in town. He arrived a few days ago, and he just started working in the marketplace today. What's her parents do? Kime asks while unloading a cart full of vegetables. The woman frowns and shakes her head with a sigh.
She doesn't have any.
They died?
The mother did, at least. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. She was a healthy young woman who never so much as caught a cold in her life. The one day she collapsed, and that was it for her.
How about the father? She sighs deeply, sighs more deeply than before, sorry, and says,
He left to find a job in the city.
The parents used to operate a variety store in the market, though the mother almost single-handedly took care of the actual buying and selling of many goods they carried. As soon as she died, the shop's fortunes took a plunge. until it was eventually taken over by someone else. The father went off to the distant city capital city, in search of a good-paying job that would enable him to cover their debts. He promised to come back in 6 months, but he has been gone for a whole year now. Letters used to arrive from him on occasion care of his friend the tailor, but those two gave out about 6 months ago.
Sorry I wasn't there for long, but I have to... It was good to see everyone. I'll see you guys later. Good night. Have a good night, Squig. Thanks for hanging out. Awesome seeing you again as well. I guess you could say it's sad for such a little girl to be waiting around for her father to come home, but still.
The girl now sleeps in a corner of the communal storehouse, run by the people of the marketplace.
We used to talk about taking care of her, be stand-in parents for her until her father comes back.
This is no surprise to Kaim, who he knows from his own experience that all the people who work in the marketplace, not just this plump, kindly woman, are good-hearted and generous despite their limited means. Otherwise, they never would have hired a stranger like himself.
But long before that 6 months went by, we were all heartily sick for her. She was so sweet, a simple girl, while her mother was alive. But this experience has left her kind of twisted. All her sweetness is gone. Of course, we all feel sorry for her, and we take our turns feeding her and dressing her in hand-me-downs. But the way she keeps telling us lies to all the grown-ups, nobody cares about her anymore. Why can't she see that?
She must be lonely, don't you think? With a pained smile, the woman shrugs and says,
"That's enough gabbing for one day. Work, work."
And she goes back inside the shop.
He said, I sent you a pic on Discord for the helmet thing you're talking about? Gotcha. Thanks for the follow on Twitch as well. What a legend. Appreciate you.
Kaim is sorting the vegetables he has unloaded in front of the shop when he hears a little voice behind him.
Hey, mister. You new here?
It's the girl. Uh-huh.
You're not from the town, are you?
No, I'm not.
Are you living upstairs while you work here?
For a while, at least. That's what I'm hoping to do.
I'll tell you a secret, okay?
It's starting already. Okay, Kaim says without pausing in his work.
There's a ghost in this marketplace. The people here don't tell me about it because it's bad for business. But it's really here. I see it all the time.
Really? Kaim responds with foreign surprise. He decides to play along with her rather than scold her for lying. In this endless long life of his, he's encountered any number of children who have lost their parents or been abandoned by them. The sadness and loneliness of children who have been cast into a wide world, alone, are exactly what Kaim feels himself as he continues to wander through the infinite flow of time. What kind of ghost?
A woman, and I know who she is. It's a ghost of a mother who lost a child,
she says. Her little girl, her only child, died in an epidemic. Overcome with grief, the mother chose to die, and now her ghost appears in the market every night, searching for her daughter.
The poor mother! She killed herself so she would be with her daughter, and she can't find her in the other world either. So she keeps looking for her here and calling out, "Where are you? Hurry and come with mommy to the other world."
The girl tells her story with deadly seriousness.
Don't you think it's sad?
Oh, sorry. Don't you think it's sad? Oh, sorry. Notice I was right.
Don't you think it's sad?
She asks Kaim. She actually has tears in her eyes, which is precisely why Kaim knows she's lying. Even if he had not been warned by the woman, he would know this was a lie based on what she told him about the girl's background. Kaim carefully arranges bunches of well-ripened grapes in a display crate as he asks the girl, "Why do you think the mother can't find her daughter?"
What?
The girl asks him with a dazed stare. "Well," he explains, "the girl is not in the other world, and she's not wandering around this world, so where is she?" Kaim does not mean this to be a cross-examination. He simply feels that someone who lies out of sorrow can have a far easier time of it by recognizing the lie for what it is. The loneliness of a girl who has lost her mother and been abandoned by her father consists not in telling one little lie, but in having to keep on lying.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point.
The girl says, smiling calmly. Really? Where did the girl go? Or maybe she said that.
Really? Where did the girl go?
Kai momentarily considers pointing at the girl as if to say, right here. But before he can do so, she continues.
This is the first time anybody's ever asked me that. You're kind of different. I wonder.
Oh wait. Does he say, I wonder?
No, you are. You're different.
The girl insists.
I think we can be friends.
Her smile deepens. Kaim smiles back at her, saying nothing. Just then, they hear the lady greengrocer coming from the back of the shop, and the girl dashes away. Just before she disappears around the corner into the alleyway, the girl gives Kaim a little wave as if to say,
"See you soon."
For the first time, the face of the girl was all too grown up. Speaking style shows a hint of childlessness befitting her years. The girl begins coming to see Kaim at the shop several times a day when the lady grocer's not around. She tells him one lie after another.
I baked cookies with my mother last night. I wanted to give you some, but they were so good I ate them all. Bandits kidnapped me when I was a little baby, but my father came to save me and beat up the bandits so I didn't get killed. My house is big. White one at the foot of the mountain. You're new here, so you probably don't know it. It's the biggest house in town. You don't have a family? You're all alone? Poor Kaim. I wish I could share some of my happiness with you.
Someone's coping. All her lies are born of sorrow. Sad, lonely lies she could never tell to the marketplace people who know her background. At the end of every chat with Kaim, as she is leaving, the girl holds her finger to her lips and says,
"This is our little secret. Don't tell the lady grocer."
Of course, Kaim says nothing to anyone. If he happens to find himself in a situation where the market people are speaking ill of the girl, he quietly slips away. Damn, he's a good guy. Lies and disparagements are funny, funny things. They don't take shape because someone tells them, but rather because someone listens to and voices agreement with them. A truly isolated individual can never speak ill of anyone. The same can be said regarding lies. Because she has someone to tell her lies to, the girl need not fall into the abyss of true isolation. To protect her small, sad share of happiness, Kaim plays the role of her listener, raising no objections. Damn, he's a pretty good guy, not gonna lie. One day, when the girl comes to see Kaim, she takes special care not to be noticed by the lady grocer or by the owners of the neighboring shops.
Tell me, mister, are you planning to stay here a long time? A long time?
No, I'm not, Kaim says, continuing to unload vegetables and fruit.
You'll be leaving when you save enough money?
Probably.
But you don't have enough yet?
I'm getting there, he says, turning a strained smile on the girl. She's gonna try to sabotage that, I think. Oh, this is a white lie of his own. He already had enough money to support himself on the road, Nor has he taken his current live-in job because he needs money so badly. He is here because he has not found a destination he wants to travel to. A journey without a destination is an endless journey. Wise men say, into the sky. I don't know, Elvis just popped in my mind, but I don't know the song lyrics, to be honest. Wise men say, only fools rush in. Yeah. I can't help falling in love with Seth. Anyways, wise men say that you need dreams and goals in life, but dreams to accomplish and goals to realize shine as guideposts in life precisely because life is finite. Not infinite, finite, or finite. Finite? Finite? I don't know, however you want to say it. So, then, what should be the dreams and goals for one who has been burdened with a life that has no end? Time is not on a journey to be hurried, nor is it one that can be hurried. Perhaps drifting day after day with no destination cannot even be called a journey.
If I were you,
Says the girl.
I would get out of this marketplace as soon as I saved up enough for 2 or 3 days of traveling.
Kaim responds to her with a silent, pained smile. What would be the look on the girl's face if Kaim were to tell her, I'm staying here for you. I am finding the meaning of my life for now in providing you a listener for your lies. The moment these words come to mind, words he can never actually speak to her, the girl looks around furtively and says in a near whisper,
If you want to get out of here soon, I know a good way you can do it.
A good way?
Sneak into the tailor's and steal his money. There's a little pot in the cabinet at the back of the shop. It's full of money.
Are you telling me to steal it?
Yes.
She looks straight at Kaim without the slightest show of doubt in her eyes. In all seriousness, she goes on to explain.
The tailor deserves to have his place robbed.
The money in the pot, she says, is tainted.
I know this girl, a good friend of mine.
She says.
And it's so sad about her. Her mother died and her father went off to work in the capital. And she's all alone.
Aw, she's describing herself. Leave stuff alone, you feel? What do you mean, Chief? Get out of here. Why do you say that? What do you mean?
Her father was supposed to come and get her after 6 months, but she hasn't heard a thing from him.
Yet another lie born of sorrow. Kaim calmly asks, is there some connection between your friend and the tailor?
Of course,
she says.
A close connection. What's really happening is the father was sending her money every month the way he was supposed to help make her life in the town a little easier. And he kept writing to her. He wanted to tell her he found a good job in the city, and she could come to live with him right away. He's too busy to come for her, so she should come to him. And he sent her money for the trip, but none of the letters or the money ever reached the girl. And why do you think that is?
Before Calm could answer, the girl says,
A mistake he made with these to send letters and money care of the tailor. He's been keeping all the money for himself.
Kaim looks away from the girl. In order to prop up one sad lie, the girl piles on a still sadder one. A lie that can hurt another person. This is the saddest thing of all.
The lock on the tailor's back door would be really easy to break,
the girl adds. And she gallops away without waiting for Kaim's reply. The girl comes running into the grocery store the next morning, shouting for the owner. She says directly to the woman, not Kaim.
Burglars broke into the tailor's shop last night.
She said she saw a number of burglars sneaking in late at night after the marketplace emptied out. Damn.
Oh my,
says the woman with a forced smile.
That must have been just terrible.
She's obviously not taking the girl seriously.
But it's true though. I really saw them.
Look, little girl, I've had just about all I can take from you. You're such a little liar. It scares me to death to think about you growing up to be a burglar or a con artist or something. I'm busy trying to open my shop now. Do you mind? Try it on somebody else.
She is hardly through speaking when someone outside shouts,
"Help! Somebody come!"
The tailor's standing in the street looking horrified and screaming at the top of his lung.
"But burglars! They took all my money!"
The little girl slips away as the tailor comes in. The marketplace is in uproar. The girl was not lying, that much is certain. But all too accustomed to her lies, people now suggest that possibility of another kind of lie. It's like the boy who cried wolf.
Maybe she did it. What do you think?
And so it begins.
I think you might be right.
Talk about play acting.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Let's go find her. We'll make her tell, even if we have to get a little rough with her. But no one objects to this suggestion. No one objects to this suggestion. Some run off to the storehouse. Others start searching the marketplace. Can't find
her anywhere. The storehouse is empty. She ran away with the money.
As the searchers return with their reports and speculation, Kaim finally understands everything. After all her sad lies, the girl has left behind one final truth.
She couldn't have gotten far. Yeah, we can still catch her. That little thief.
Wait till I get my hands on her.
The men rage and the woman fan the flames.
You'd give her what she deserves.
We were so nice to her, and now she treats us. This is how she treats us. We can't let her get away with it.
A dozen men start to run after her, but Kaim stands in the road blocking their way. Hey, move it! The men are out for blood, but Kaim knows if he felt like it, he could knock them all down, and they wouldn't be able to lay a finger on him. Instead, he relaxes his powerful stance and throws a leather coin pouch on the ground in front of the men. I stole the money. The stolen money's in there, he says.
What?
Sorry, I stole it. A confused stir quickly turns into the angry shouts. Kaim raises his hands to show he will not resist. Do what you'd like with me. I'm ready. The lady grocer breaks through the wall of men shouting at him.
How could you do this, Kaim?
I wanted the money. That's all.
And you're not just saying this to protect the girl?
The woman's intuition is too sharp. Forcing a smile, Kaim turns to the tailor and says, "It was in the pot in the cabinet, right?" The man nods energetically. It's true. He must have done it. I had the money in the pot. He's a thief. The money wasn't the only thing in the pot, though, was it?
What are you saying?
You had some letters in there, too. Letters from the girl's father.
That's a lie. Don't be crazy.
It's true, though.
No, there couldn't have been any letters. I threw them all,
The tailor clapped his hand over his mouth, but it's too late. The lady grocer glares at him.
What is this all about?
She demands.
No, I mean...
You better tell us everything.
The people's angry glances turn from Kaim to the tailor. Oh shit. Some days later, 2 letters arrive for the girl's address to the lady at the grocery store and the nice man upstairs. Kaim's letter says the girl managed to find her father in the capital. He has no way of knowing if this is true or not. It's hard to imagine a little girl finding her father in the big city so easily without knowing his address or workplace. Still, he decides to believe it. When the girl's letter says,
I am happy now.
You human beings are the only animals that lie. Lies to deceive people, lives to benefit oneself, and lies to protect one's own heart from the threat of crushing loneliness and sorrow. If there were no lies in this world, much strife and misunderstanding would surely disappear. On the other hand, perhaps is because this world is a mixture of truth and lies that people have learned how to believe. When he is through reading his letter, Kime turns to the woman. Concentrating on her own letter, she shyly raises her head when she senses Kime's looking at her.
I give up,
She declares.
Listen to this. I'm so grateful to you and the others in the marketplace for all you have done for me. I will never forget you as long as you live. A liar to at the bitter end, that girl.
She says, smiling through her tears. Damn. Some crazy ass stories in this game, man. I was not ready for like these deep ass stories. So good though. Well, I win the Moron of the Month award tonight. I dropped something on my phone and broke the screen pretty good. But the touchscreen still works, so I'm a deal. Someday I'll replace the screen. Oh no. By dropping a heavy thing. What did you drop on it? Being stupid enough to have my phone on the ground next to me. I gotta give you that to you, Tuna. That's crazy that happened. Hope you get it fixed soon? Yeah, same. You probably won't get it fixed for a while. Stuff like that doesn't really bother me anymore. And even though there's some lines of dead pixels, the touch functionality is still working. That is wild. The screen replacement is only like $250-ish, so that's not too bad. Wait, 250? Like $250? But I want to spend it. That's a lot of money. What do you mean that's not that bad? I'd rather just buy a new phone. Yikes. All right, so we gotta go back to the elevator. Chief, you sent an image to me. An antidote brooch. Okay, I think I see where it is. Boop, 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 boop. To the elevator. Is this gonna be like the equivalent of the Jack shot in Final Fantasy X? This item? I didn't mean to pause it. Sorry. I don't even know how Oh, I saw it on the thing. How do I... Wait. I have to go up and down the elevator, I think you said, right? I saw it. Why does it keep pausing on me? Stop pausing. It's right there, I see it. I go up and down? Do I have to like attack or something? I can't move. Do I go up this side? You gotta ram the tower on the ground. With what? My big sausage or what? Oh, ram. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's an onion helmet. Hey, I saw you pick that up. Ronald McDonald. Hey, that's a soldier's helmet. Where was it? Why does it keep pausing? Stop pausing. Wow, it was stuck on there? I think it's because my freaking thing keeps getting disconnected here. I think that's what it is. Stop doing that. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, right. I better repay you. Antidote brooch. That make me... That one I did. Does that make me immune to poison? It does! It does! It does! I should equip some of that on you. You have a white fang. That's the sound of a white fang. This will be a lifesaver. Doesn't matter if it's Apple or Samsung review. OLED screens are expensive. Yeah, they are. 100%. My freaking screen that I'm looking at right now is OLED. That I'm playing the game on. You don't have to tell me twice. Hey, I not? I think I opened these all already. Woo! I didn't realize there was a zoom button. I just found a zoom. Ooh. Ooh, we got a.
Oh, hello, sir. Well, this is quite rare, running into travelers in a place like this. If you're going on a journey, then you should look out into running into me. I've just got some new wares in stock, so take a look at what I have to offer. Are your earrings still wiggling, by the way? Very odd indeed, sir. Maybe you should get some new ones. Beyond the Great Gate is a dangerous region infested with monsters. You must be prepared if you're traveling through there. From equipment to medicine, I've got everything you need.
I don't know what I need. I will buy some antidotes just in case. Like 10 of them, maybe. Oop, I didn't mean to buy 6 of those. Oops, I just spent all my money on that. Well, what is a mana herb? Let's just spend all my money. Oh, there were accessories apparently. Oops. Increase magical and physical attack power. Oh yeah, I have that already. No, I have this one. Or at least something like it. Okay, well. I spent all my money.
I run a small and humble shop in the city of Ura. If you're here in need of medicine or such, pay me a visit. I think you'll be quite happy with what you'll find.
Okay. Oh, am I supposed to go talk to the wagon boy? Oh, I like this song. Music's damn good in this game so far. Okay, so we've been there already. We went here, so now we want to go here. Good music. Dang, look at that. Ooh, all lush and foresty. Is that Ypsilon? What is that carrying?
Like a death march. Hey, we gotta get through that. There's no road.
Pull yourself together. If this is all it takes to wear you out, we're in trouble.
Yeah, well, I don't wear out in bed.
Once you get through here,
Oh my god, this guy, dude.
the Ypsilon Range. Those mountains are steep and rugged. The weather is unpredictable.
Glad she just ignored that line.
Unstable, we have to be on the lookout for rock slides too. Of course, I expect to see you take a tumble into the canyon before we see any rocks doing it.
Yeah, funny. You know, Lord Gungora was saying you have a problem with your memory, right? I mean, you sure know these mountains well enough. And of course, you know you shave your legs every day and you pluck your eyebrows.
Oh.
And you owe me money, so I'm confused. You sure you really don't remember?
My body remembers.
Whoa.
What?
Hot.
There was a time when I used to rush through here. I was a pirate.
Kinky.
And supposedly, I also went through these mountains. But I just don't know what the truth is. I don't have any answers.
Huh. Well, what about you? Did anyone tell you what you once were?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, since you're so upbeat and happy, I doubt if anyone would remember you.
That's fine with me.
Oh?
My body also remembers.
Oh.
How so?
Just that it was painful. If I happen to remember, and my past didn't amount to much, then I think it's probably better to have never remembered.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Kaim, there's no need to rush it. Your memories will come back gradually.
Gradually?
And they're not all bad.
Haven't I been here for 1,000 years?
No breaks?
You just had one.
Yeah, how about some water? A little fruit? How about a foot massage? My feet don't stink. Kaim, you up for that? Hello?
Kaim, you up for that? No. Screw you, guy. Like to save. Yes, please. Let's sibbity save. We're back up here. Boink. Them earrings are still be jiggling. Yeah, dude, honestly, they will be jiggling till the day we die. Or don't die. For honestly, for eternity. For as long as he's alive, the earrings will be jiggling. Eternal earring jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Still jiggling. Welcome back, Raven. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. If Jansen isn't murdered by the end of this game, I'll be surprised. Very surprised. How do you guys like Jansen right now? I think he's got an interesting personality. I think it's a unique personality, which I think adds some contrast in the group. So I appreciate him from a contrast and alternate personality in the group. It's not a good personality. But I can see him opening other characters up with his extrovertedness and outgoingness a little bit more. That he might actually bring emotions out of other people, whether good or bad. And I think that could be beneficial for the group. So I can see like usefulness in him. He's annoying, but he's funny, in my opinion. So like I don't hate the guy. I'll say there's parts of him that I don't like, but I also think that's okay, because I also think it makes room for character growth for him. And again, I think it adds diversity to the group. I think it's fine for me to not like every character 100% either. Zambo's being way nicer to Jansen than I would be. Jansen's funny, but in a way that one cousin that you see once a year is funny. Yeah, that's a very good way to put it. I feel like in moderation, right? I feel like that's a very good way to put it. He also is providing the moral perspective for the team right now. I mean, I think that's true. However, I would argue that we're also gaining the moral perspective, especially through the memories of Kame here. I think that is the biggest mortality and immortality understanding that we can get in this game, is through him and his stories that we're experiencing. I don't know if we will, and I'm gonna say don't tell me if we do or not. I think it would be cool if we got this kind of same story stuff from the other characters. My inkling is saying that we won't, but maybe we get them in a different way, through them verbally telling stories to us or something. I don't know, but I hope so. I would imagine that it happens more as just pretty typical character growth in RPGs will be our other characters, personally. But we will, I guess we'll see with time, for sure. But yeah, I mean, we obviously just got introduced to two new characters. I think they both seem really cool. I like Seth so far a lot. I don't have any complaints about Seth. I think Seth can bring out things in Kame as well. Probably even better than Jansen. So I'm really curious on how I feel about Jansen. I'm not gonna lie. when they did say that he was getting added to the group, part of me was like, does he have to? I'd rather him be a character that we run into on occasion rather than him be a party member. So if he's obviously a party member right now, I hope he's limited, but I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. Because he is a lot. He definitely is a lot. I know, I keep calling him Kame. I like the name Kame though. Kime. I think it's Kime, right? Sorry. Sorry, I keep getting that wrong. I didn't even equip him with anything. So he's got a life staff. Didn't I put that on her though? I had defense, not attack. I think I'll put attack on her maybe. And have defense on you, especially with you having lower HP. Okay, cool. The skills. Oh, so you just have this stuff, you mortal man. Heal, cure. Okay, so he has those magics already. I still have to learn. He knows Flare? I'm guessing that's not as good as Final Fantasy. I guess, because I saw Flare in my mind immediately when Final Fantasy. I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's probably not. Ooh, Spirit Magic. That's interesting. I'm curious to learn more about that. What that is exactly. We did the formation. Oh, we can make one of these rings. Uh-oh, have I missed some stories? That's kind of sad. Uh-oh. There's so many stories. Wait, is this like... Would this be only disc 1 stories, though? Because this is only disc 1 that we're on. By the way, I've never played a game with so many freaking discs. I don't know that I've played a game where I've had to switch out a disc mid-play. There might have been a game when I was younger, but... I could count it on one hand if I did. Every game that I've played, I think, is pretty much just based on one disc. And the installation disc might be more than one, but I only used one disc to play the game. I don't know that I've done multiple disc game before. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. How does the data transfer over? I thought OG Final Fantasy VII was 3 discs, not 4. It's also crazy. Having 4 discs on the Xbox 360 is crazy. That's crazy. I forget who brought that up. Was it... Why did I feel like Ryu brought that up? But maybe it was Chief who brought it up? I don't know, but that's crazy. Okay. Final Fantasy 9 4 discs? I don't know anything about that, so potentially. Let's go overwrite that one. This does feel like a decent place to stop, though. Ryu, I was saying that, I couldn't remember who brought up the fact that 4 discs on Xbox 360 was crazy. It's a very detailed game, very beautiful. To give my quick thoughts on this game as my first experiences, I'm loving this so far. This has been amazing. We haven't done much gameplay, so I can't really speak to the gameplay of this yet. I only very briefly did it. But as far as the story, the characters, and just the world in general is going so far, I think it's awesome. It's very interesting. Really looking forward to more. I addressed a lot of the questions that I have about immortality, when it started for them, how it started for them, if it's going to end at the end of this game, if we're going to find a way to overcome immortality, because I don't know that anybody really seems happy about it. So I'm curious to see how that goes. I like the characters so far. I'm still iffy on Jansen, but I don't like dislike him or anything yet. We'll see how he keeps playing out. But the main character and Seth seem pretty cool. I will say Kaim feels like a lot of Final Fantasy protagonists, which I'm not opposed to. Where he is like a very tough guy, very what's the word? And not really emotion. There's like a good word for it. It's not like emotionless, but he's like very. I don't know what the word is. 8 and 9 had Fortis though. Wow, really? I don't know that. Reserved. Reserved's a good word for him. Yeah, that's a good word. He's very reserved. Like he doesn't care too much about the shit around him. He's very much in his own solitude, and he's content with that. It seems, for the most part. Or maybe a better way to say that is he's not content with it. He's learned that that's his reality. Would honestly feel more accurate for him based on what I've read and understood about him. Is that it's less so that he's cool with it. It's more like he's just learned to accept it as his life, essentially. That's just how it has to be. Which is interesting. I still think he's unique to Final Fantasy ones. He just reminds me of some of them. Like he reminds me like of a Squall or a Cloud type characters. Very, very, very hardened, I think is another good word for him. Very hardened. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes more in streams to come. We will be back again on Friday with this game, so that will be cool. And now I have 2 more characters to pick as thumbnail characters. Very cool. Well, I technically have more than that, but I'll probably be picking between those 2. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Thank you guys all so much for joining with this. I hope you guys are excited to continue this as excited as I am. Glad it worked out well. We'll see how battles keep continuing with the animations. I know we struggled there at the beginning. I don't know what was up with that. I might have to look into that, but yeah. Awesome stuff. More battles next stream. Exactly. I can actually learn the gameplay. We'll see how gameplay is. Story and characters though, awesome so far. Amazing. Great start. It's honestly one of the strongest starts of most games that I've played, if I'm being honest with you guys, in terms of wrapping me in really quick. Like, honestly, I don't know many games that have wrapped me into this quick. Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff has, but like Final Fantasy VIII didn't wrap me in this quick. 9 actually did wrap me in quick, but made me fall off quick. so hopefully it's not that situation, and I don't think it is. Final Fantasy IX has some unique issues in my opinion. But like, I think it's actually really good. I really like it. So I looked it up. This game holds the record for the most discs. For the Phantasmagoria. I feel like that name sounds familiar with 8. That's crazy. That's Chris Krasazy. Hello, Toothless. Cool. Toothless slinks off. Oh, Toothless. Hello, Toothless. Hi, Toothless. Welcome. Sorry you came at the end of stream. Okay, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe because I've not already, follow if you guys are over on Twitch, and again, we'll be back on Friday, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.